Me when I don't do a quest in the human history of all time.
View! And we can even see some Kaholasaurs here and there. Hey, why don't we try to get a picture with one or two of them in the wild?
Bro, you want to take a picture of the wild goddamn animals? We got like ripped apart last night.
They're so cute.
In Sumeru.
They probably won't do that. Right?
Aren't they descendants of dragons? Huh? Dragons hate humans.
What's happening over there?
Yeah, cute animals, bro. Fucking rip jaw over here. About to rip apart this child.
Somebody help us!
Oh, speaking of people from Sumeru.
Wild Kaholasaurs are actually biting people.
Yeah, it seems like those pictures we would have to wait. It seems like we're not killing them at
all.
all.
For later. We can't just stand around when someone's calling for help.
We can. In fact, we can enjoy the spectacle of nature exhibiting its power. We watch the civilians rip to shreds. Alas, we gotta be the hero. What the fuck is the quest? Oh. What? No, it isn't. Profit a pop? What the fuck is that? Anyways. Thank God for focus mode.
Get back!
Don't panic! Just hang in there!
Oh, can I just copy all that DNA without killing a single one?
Someone's coming. Please help us!
Pacifist route. Didn't have to kill a single one.
Judging from your clothes, you must be scholars from Sumeru, right?
Yeah, you must know about the wildlife.
Yes.
You get fucked
I'm
up by
Karya,
animals.
and this is my senior Varamdra. Thank you so much for saving us. That was a little too close.
Welcome to the local fauna. They ain't like the mushrooms out in your homeland.
Handling these sort of things is practically second nature to us by now. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Still, it seems that all the Kaholasaurs just ran off. We need to capture at least one alive.
Capture one alive?
Yeah, bring it back for the circus.
Correct. Say, I can see you are very skilled at dealing with them. Do you think you could use me as live bait to help us capture one? I will pay you for the effort.
Well...
Apologies.
What are you capturing them for, bro?
Varamdra has been hyper-focused on his research. So please, don't be too hard on him.
Well, when you come to Sumeru, it's in your life's work, isn't it?
But why did you approach a whole group of wild Kaholasaurs, and what's this talk about capturing them?
Yeah, you look like you don't got anything to capture them anyways. Go for the young if you want to capture one.
Paimon's pretty sure that's not what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm sure we
Give it the
must
benefit of the
look
doubt, Paimon.
very silly. The fact of the matter is that we're searching for a mysterious island from a certain legend. It's said that a very important clue about the island can be found on Kaholasaurs, so approaching them without the help of a guide from the people of the Springs was certainly an unwise choice on our part.
Yeah, I'd say that again.
A mysterious island?
Yes. There is a legend from the people of the Springs that mentions a mysterious island, and Varamdra believes the key to his research can be found there.
Are you certain you two won't consider my proposal to capture one?
How about we help you research one?
Some proposal? There's no way we'd be willing to use a person as live bait!
Then I suppose discussing it any further will just be a waste of time. I must come up with another solution.
How about use actual bait, you stupid bastard.
Oh, all right. You did rescue Karya and I just now, and I suppose I should express some gratitude. Thank you very much.
A little awkward, but Paimon will take it.
I won't. Dickhead researchers. Gotta love
We
it.
should move on, Karya.
Ah, my favorite type of researchers.
Yes. Thank you again. My apologies.
Harassing the local wildlife.
Varamdra really doesn't have the best people skills.
Don't worry, we can tell.
That's all right. Bye now.
Alright, off they go. Look at that. Cross-nation pollinators.
You
Love to
really
see it.
don't see a pair of adventurers like those two every day.
Incompetence, we
But
see them
anyway,
every
Paimon's
episode.
really curious about that mysterious island that lady just mentioned.
Great. You want to help beat them to their own research? That would be fun. Hey, look, a Shrine of the Seven I haven't done.
Yeah, who knows? There might be treasure.
It might be
After
monsters.
all the amazing places we've explored during our adventures, finding some mysterious island should be a walk in the park for us.
Yeah. See if we don't find a world-ending disaster on this one, too.
Oh, you're right. The lady mentioned that the mysterious island is related to a legend of the people of the springs. So maybe we can start by asking some of them about it.
Bring on
Time's
Mualani.
ticking. Let's get started on our next adventure.
Or just anyone in the damn people of the springs.
But the real question is, who should we ask?
Yeah, Chief should probably have good oral history.
That's an idea. If anyone, the chief of the tribe should know the details.
I like the fact that these Act 1 and 2 are always super quick, and then Act 3 is the long-ass one. That's the actual quest. You get there fast. That's dope.
Full throttle!
So up, and up. Nice. Didn't even hit a trigger. Trigger hits the ceiling.
Someone looking for me? Oh, why if it isn't the traveler and his companion.
How did you know we were looking for you?
So what
We just
brings you
landed
here? Do you need help with anything?
Someone put a Gura skin on this character. This is where she came back to after she
We
graduated.
want to visit the mysterious island. The mysterious island, huh? Is there something wrong?
Yeah, there's about 4 billion of them. Paimon. Be any more vague.
Assuming you two are already aware that this island is related to a legend of my people. Yeah, but now that you mention it, we don't know anything about the actual legend yet. Then allow me to explain it to you two. It is said that the first chief of the people of the Springs was the most outstanding guide in all of Natlan. He discovered many deserted domains and found countless treasures.
Shit, can you find Mari
But to
Javari?
prove himself
Unless she gets
once
sent into the
more,
ocean.
he embarked on yet another journey in search of a legendary, mysterious island. He endured many hardships along the way, but he persevered and managed to reach the destination. The island emits a golden light where countless treasures are buried. But instead of claiming the treasures for himself, he left behind a trail of clues that lead to the island.
Yeah.
Since then,
How
many
adventurous.
people from later generations have undertaken the challenge of finding the island. After all, to find the island is to find riches and glory. Oh, that makes sense. So could you tell us how to get to that island?
Wow. Paimon, you truly are an ignoramus of epic proportions.
Oh, Paimon gets it. This is like a big secret for the people of the spring, so you can't just tell anyone, right? On the contrary, it's quite the opposite.
Nobody knows how to
The
get to it.
legend and the clues needed to find the island are all already known to the public. Oh! Well, then what's the problem?
They don't make sense.
Well, I'm willing to answer your question in exchange for a favor. What do you think?
Well, if the answer's not to the public, no. We don't got time for this. See you later.
Sure thing! But what do you need us to do?
The fuck? I didn't say that.
Then you have my thanks. Allow me to tell you some details. I'll be honest, there are some among the tribe who are of rather base character. Not long ago, I received a report that a few of them were working together to scam visitors. As the chief of the tribe, I was very ashamed to hear of this. It's really hard to believe that could happen.
No, it isn't. What
They
the
are
fuck you mean?
targeting tourists who wish to visit that island. According to my sources, they would trick tourists into believing they are trustworthy guides before luring the tourists into spending a fortune for the sake of reaching the island. They run a pretty sophisticated operation. They would always claim the scammed money is some kind of legal travel expenditure, so it's hard to use that to directly convict them. So, I was hoping to find someone who could approach them and pretend to get scammed.
So,
Doing so would allow us
It's a
to
sophisticated
gather
measure.
the evidence required to bring them to justice.
they just say some bullshit words and we have no actual law to
They would
convict.
certainly recognize
go above the
anyone
law.
associated with me.
Use
Which
tribal
is why I
law. Beat
haven't
their
been
ass.
able to carry out the plan yet. Oh, Paimon understands now. We're the perfect bait because we're both tourists. Exactly. And as far as I know, you two are no pushovers. No matter what nefarious schemes they may come up with, you'll be perfectly capable of protecting yourselves.
They're also
right?
super travelers.
You betcha. If it's just a few scammers we're talking about, he'll take them all down.
Exactly, let's kill 'em.
Wonderful. Then here, please take this.
The hell is that? Oh, you're Mora?
Whoa, that's a lot of Mora. Did we already earn a bonus?
No, you idiots are funds for the mission.
There will be plenty of rewards if you manage to catch those scoundrels. This Mora, however, is for other purposes. I'm sure some spending will be required on your part before they lower their guard. I certainly wouldn't expect you to pay out of your own pockets. So please use the Mora as needed, and collect as much evidence as possible.
I'm gonna haggle the shit out
No
of this.
wonder you're the chief. Seems like you've already thought of everything. Okay, we'll take it from here. I've marked the location of the scammers on your map. I'll leave the rest to you two.
So you know what they do, and you got no fucking clue how to stop them legally.
Try and stop me!
Yes, it. Shoot tribal law. All right, let's see how nefarious our scammers are. I think these could be the scammers, bro. They're all blue.
This should be the place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like a scammer.
Paimon. Just find the brown ones.
Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea about what's going on. But how should we lure those scammers out?
Talk loudly about some bullshit.
Good idea. Speaking of which, Paimon's dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before.
Oh, it's Hat Guy. Shout out to Mihoyo Knights using just the brown one to be a scammer.
Ah! Are you two visitors from
Light-skinned
afar
nigga, though.
looking to visit the mysterious
Green orange.
island?
Turquoise eyes.
Oh, looks like we managed to lure them out already.
Will you shut up, you damn idiot? She's exceptionally stupid for this quest.
Is something the matter?
I just happened to overhear you two talking about the mysterious island. I assume you two must be tourists, brought here by the legend and looking for the island. Am I right?
Something like that.
Hello, Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. That's right. We were just getting ready to look for that island from the legend.
This is the Traveler.
In that case, as a qualified guide, I certainly cannot allow you to embark on such a dangerous journey.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
As the legend says, if you can manage to reach the mysterious island, riches and glory will be yours for the taking. Be that as it may, the journey to the island is full of untold perils and dangers. It would be nigh impossible for any average person to reach the island. But you are in luck. Allow me to tell you the purpose of our services. It just so happens that our mission as guides is to help visitors avoid danger, find shortcuts, and successfully reach their destination.
Says a sales pitch, Mr. Travel Guide. Is that what you walking up to us?
Please, there's no need to worry. This was just one point I had to make perfectly clear.
What,
Although the
bullshit?
legend and the clues to finding the island are known to everyone, the leads left behind by our ancestors are as enigmatic as riddles found on a lost treasure map. Only guides bestowed with the legacy of our ancestors can correctly decipher the clues. Tourists who rashly embark on their own often wind up lost and encounter unnecessary dangers.
Huh. He actually sounds pretty convincing.
But
course he
it
does, he's been doing
seems
this
like
7 years.
fate has brought us together. So, what say you to having me
He's
as your
probably trying to do
guide?
this legitimately, couldn't find the so now he's supposed
much
to
will you charge us?
resort to scamming.
Not to worry. I don't intend to charge any fees.
So you'd be working for free?
For us, people of the Springs, guiding guests to the mysterious island is a great honor in and of itself, worth more than any amount of mora.
She did say it was good. They did a sophisticated way of getting the money, so it isn't like they're gonna rob us. So let's see how he's gonna figure out how to drain our funds.
Smooth. Paimon almost wants to believe him.
Yeah, we actually need to see what he's gonna do. Let's see
Alright,
how
thank you. Then
what's his
please
method.
guide us onward.
Expenses,
Of course.
buying gear,
Please,
taking us to
follow me.
other traders for information. This broker can decipher this new clue we had just found. Like, and then we gotta pay him, and then like, There's supposed to be more than one. So let's see how many are in on it.
Rev the engines! All right.
Wonder if we get a double operate. I mean, it's a walk. It's fuck it. Is he gonna take us to a place where we're then going to get robbed? And by robbed, someone else is gonna come up and rescue us? And
All right.
we'll count him as a thief and robber. As the heroes come out and rescue us. Some stupid shit, like full sophisticated operation. We get actors all around, pretending to be different people. I wonder how it's gonna go.
Are you two here to take pictures with the Koholosaurs?
Really? Can we?
Ahem.
Huh? Oh, you two must be here to seek insight from Atta, right?
Well, let's do actually this probably all the probably have legitimate jobs.
Insight?
And the scams is a little side thing they do.
Shh, not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe you.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is the elder Koholosaur. My senior here is responsible to serve. Atta is highly respected among the tribe and is far more knowledgeable than other Koholosaurs. They say that Atta has actually visited the mysterious island before.
That weird thing these
Therefore,
creatures can't
we
remember.
must rely
I know
on
that's some
Atta's insight
logistic.
to know how to get there.
Come on. now.
Really? But how do we do that? Can a Koholosaurus elder talk?
Eventually they can.
You need only slowly approach Atta. Once Atta has confirmed your scent, they will provide their wise insight. In the language of the Koholosaurs, of course.
Love.
But no need to worry. The ability to interpret this language is one of the basic skills required of a guide from the people of the Springs.
We can interpret.
I can understand Atta's instructions
Sorry, in
and will
language?
lead you on the journey ahead.
All right, then let's give it a try.
That'll be 10,000 mora per person. In order for Atta to give us insight, they must recall their past, which can be extremely taxing for a Koholosaur. Costs to maintain their health can be quite high, you know.
I'm sorry. Such expenses may arise in the
Okay, so,
process
like I
of
said,
finding our way.
it's just gonna be
But
other
as long
people
as we
he
reach
needs
the
to-
mysterious island, these costs will be quite trivial in the end.
There you have it. Paimon knew there was no such thing as a free lunch.
All right. Well, gather the evidence. Gather some evidence.
Oh, Paimon has an idea. She bets they've just made up all that stuff about the talking Koholosaur. But if we can get a receipt, that'll be proof that they're scamming tourists. With that kind of evidence, there'll be no doubt they're guilty.
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say? I'll even throw in a group photo of you two with Atta. You won't ever find another deal like this.
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man.
There's our receipt. You got anything to say?
Remember, approach them slowly.
Don't worry. I will help interpret Atta's insights.
Let's just end up fighting the damn island anyways. What's good, Mr. Sario?
Whoa, Atta really didn't try to bite us at all.
Well, he's probably been
You
trained
can
around
also
humans.
pose now if you'd like a photo together.
Okay.
Hey, what kind of pose we gonna hit? Damn. Gay ass pose. No. Nice. That's what I want to say. That last was a good one. Stop flashing with them damn lights. That's what he just said.
Oh, Atta is already speaking? Let me listen to what they have to say. Oh, I see.
We gotta go to another
You
image.
really get anything from that noise?
Of
Already
course.
down 20,000
Like
more.
I said, only a guide like me can understand their language. Let's follow Atta's instructions and proceed to the next area.
You always go check
Here's
this
your
time.
group photo. I even packaged it up for free.
Any chance we could get a receipt for that?
No problem at all. Here you go.
Oh, these guys aren't necessarily at all. A receipt?
Please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the Chief's Mora to use. Why don't we keep up the act and gather some more evidence?
No shit, all we got was
I'm
one damn
curious
thing.
what other tricks these scammers are using.
Oh, well, he's not gonna see the rest of the clues?
These guys are going way too far. He keeps coming up with some far-fetched reasons to make us pay for everything.
Everything as an expense.
With all the evidence we have now, we could bring him straight. But after handing over all that Mora, Paimon kinda wants to see if he'll actually take us to the island or not.
Dude, I want to see where this is gonna go.
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered, I've managed to find a shortcut to the island.
Oh, alright, then let's get going.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be like, we're gonna do it the next day. Photo without expedition equipment.
Full throttle!
Like I said, we're gonna end up actually finding the island. How much you wanna bet? Or do they have a set up false island?
This is the
Very
spot.
interesting.
The trails of sunlight will guide the way. Once you cross the rushing water, the light of the setting sun shall reveal everything. Arta's insights have already pointed us to the destination. It's just on the opposite bank.
Opposite
I
bank.
mean, we're almost there? Huh. But there wasn't even anything exciting about this journey.
As I said before, this is a shortcut. If I took you on some arduous path after all the Mora you spent, that wouldn't make me look like a good guide, don't you think? Anyway, there's no time to lose. We need to get there before sunset.
Before sunset.
All right.
Dealing with our helicopter fucking jokes. This island is not being found by anyone. On the bank line, 10 feet
According
from
to
the village.
Arta's insights, this is the place. We're here.
You mean the mysterious island?
Yes, I've led you to the island just as I promised, which means it's time for me to say goodbye.
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And look at these wooden signs and artificial lights! Even we can tell it's fake!
All that stuff about treasure is just part of the legend. I
Part
didn't
of
make
the-
any promises about what you'd find. And who says a mysterious island can't look like this?
Is this even an island?
Since you seem to have dropped the act, then there's no need for us to continue either.
Ah, we're going full
We were
retard mode.
commissioned by the chief of the people of the Springs to gather evidence of your scamming activities.
Why are we telling-
With these receipts, your scamming days are over.
You sure? Then what's written on those receipts?
Huh. Let's see. Huh? Wait, all the writing has disappeared.
All right,
I
time to go
took you
for the
all
other
this way
option.
just to buy enough time for the handwriting to disappear. Even if you were to go back to the people you paid, you'd only find that they were using fake names, making them impossible to track down. You want to report me for scamming tourists? Then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused. With that settled, I'll be going now.
Now he's trying to get away!
I like how he's so confident to take a tourist out here and be like, I'll just be going now. As if we wouldn't just kill him outright by himself. In real life.
It's
Like,
the chief!
slit that dude's throat and leave him there. But again,
What's the
Ben should
chief
always get me
doing here?
pussified. No realism.
I had dispatched others to secretly trail you. Thanks to you, we can finally convict him of scamming people.
Convict me? How? They don't have any evidence against me. Even as the chief, you can't just level accusations without any evidence, right?
Sorry to say it, but he got us. Not to worry. Let's search him first.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep your hands off me! That's my Mora!
Not anymore, it isn't.
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split the Mora before you let them here.
What do you mean?
The Mora that the Traveler and Paimon were using today were all provided by me. They all have a special mark on them.
You...
So, there must be an explanation why the Mora that should have been theirs ended up in your hands, right? There are no receipts to prove that any transactions took place, and you yourself just denied that there was a scam. So did you then take the Mora from them by force?
Take Mora from others by force? Oh, that's an even more serious crime than scamming!
Good, we set him up. First time that didn't even happen.
All right. Sure, I admit that I coaxed them into spending a few times, but I wouldn't go as far as calling it scamming.
We have witnesses standing right here, you know.
Fine. Yes, it was all a scam.
Woohoo! No wonder you're the chief of the tribe!
I don't know why you're nobody.
I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need only stop and think for a moment to see through the whole thing. If he claims to be able to find a shortcut to the mysterious island, then why hasn't he just gone there and claimed the treasure for himself? Why even bother guiding others there?
That's a good point. Speaking of, have any guides from the people of the springs ever found the treasure of the mysterious island?
They didn't even find the
I
damn
can
island.
answer this question along with your previous one about how to get there. The answer is actually very simple.
No and no.
There is no shortcut to the island, and most people don't even meet the requirement to ever reach it. If you don't meet this single condition, then even guides from the people of the springs, despite all of their abilities, will find it difficult to overcome the obstacles along the way. Which is exactly why, even though the clues to the mysterious island are open to the public, few have ever made it there.
This probably doesn't
There's
exist.
a requirement? What is it?
Turn to a saurian. Ride the, fucking
Let me ask you
astral
something
lens.
first. What do you think a real journey to the mysterious island should be
Sailing
like?
out to the sea and finding a mysterious island.
It should probably involve overcoming a lot of hardships with your companions before witnessing some breathtaking sights, uncovering a really touching story, and scoring some super cool treasure at the end.
And
Only one of those
therein
is the
lies the key point. Overcoming hardships with your companions. It's said that when the first chief set out to search for the island, the ones who accompanied him were not clients nor tourists, but his closest friends.
That's the
The
requirement people
legend
can't get.
also mentioned
Niggas don't
that
got friends?
only those willing to entrust their lives to one another will be able to reach the island together. Therefore, the requirement to reach the island is journeying with your closest friends. The kind of friends you would trust with your life.
That's the requirement
So
to stop
that's
people?
the key.
Wow. Your tribe must fucking suck
From
if
what
you
I
can't
can
hit that
see,
requirement.
you and Paimon are exactly those kinds of friends. The kind that would trust each other with anything. But, unfortunately, neither of you are experienced guides. And if you were to hire someone else, then I'm afraid you could probably never place your lives in the hands of someone you met on a pure monetary basis.
That's true.
Alright, so just give us all the clues and we'll find the island
But
ourselves then.
don't feel discouraged. I believe that this beautiful land that I call my home will not disappoint you.
It's already disappointed me
Whether
with this
it's
entire
remote
quest.
islands or ancient ruins, I'm sure they can also provide you with plenty of exciting adventures. And let me tell you a secret. The elders once told me that beneath these very ruins lies a way to reach the sky. Or maybe someone already discovered that.
And that's pretty sure that was us.
No matter. If you two want to go adventuring elsewhere, I can also give you some suggestions.
Yeah, thanks for that. But knowing us, we don't give up so easily even when a place is supposedly impossible to visit.
For real. I've broken boundaries.
Oh, I can understand. I won't stop you if you're still interested in finding the island. I just recommend finding a guide first who you could trust with your lives.
Where's
A
Mualani?
guide we could trust with our lives? Oh, who knows when we'll meet someone like that around here?
I'm gonna choose the only playable character.
Oh, we could go find Mualani!
It appears you've already made up your minds. Then I'll be taking my leave. My assistants will pay you for all your help. Thanks again.
Okay, bye-bye!
Bye-bye now. Thanks, old tribal chief. Look at that. So all the setup quests are always something completely like different from what actually you do. I like that. You said it guides into the story, so instead of it being like how all the other story quests were, where 90% of it was like on Nilu's, where it's about the Subaru Theater, and then the last part's kind of about her standing up and doing what she does for her essentially family. This ones are set up as you got a bit of the tribe, and then the last part, the longest part, focuses on
Sorry,
a good old...
we don't carry any black
Okay, good.
swimming floaters here.
Damn, that's racist.
But why? Black floaters look really cool.
May I ask whether you've had some bad luck lately?
And Mualani on her job.
Well,
Rare.
yeah, sorta. The last pair of black floaters I bought ended up getting bitten by Kaholasaur. I nearly drowned. Which is why I want to buy some new ones.
This dude dark as hell.
I knew it. I specifically asked an expert from the Masters
Dark
of the
skin,
Nightwind about this
blonde hair.
once. Black floaters bring
Dude,
bad
look at that
luck.
one.
Really?
Also, have you by any chance become a mosquito magnet? Or found yourself overheating? Maybe even suffering a little heat stroke?
Yeah, that's exactly how I've been feeling. It's all starting to make sense now.
Yeah, but you need sunscreen.
In that case, I'd recommend either pink or blue swimming floaters. According to the experts, bright colors can not only lift your mood, but also bring good luck.
Who the hell are these
I'll
experts?
even offer you a discount if you'd like. Just see it as a way of celebrating your luck taking a turn for the better.
You'd really do that? Then I'll take one of each.
You got it.
Good old fish eye Mualani. Out here in the bullshit art of sales.
Well, hello there. If it isn't the Traveler in Paimon.
Alright, Morgana, what you got for us?
Been a while, Mualani.
You'll see you actually working. Characters doing their jobs. Who do we usually see doing that? Liuan characters, you see them actually doing their jobs.
Was all that stuff you were saying just now really true? Do pink and blue floaters really bring good luck?
Nope, it's just the ones I had in
Of
stock.
course. I know a friend who nearly drowned once, but because she was wearing blue floaters, a group of Kaholasaurs came to the rescue and brought her back to shore.
Why she was wearing black ones and we
Whoa,
killed her?
for real?
They killed black on sight. Very interesting
But
dynamic.
let's get back to why you're here. Are you looking to buy some water sports products? Come on, don't be strangers now. I can give you whatever you need. You are guests here, after all. It's only natural for me to give some gifts to you.
You give gifts to every guest.
No, we actually came here to ask you to be our guide.
Well, you've come to the right person.
Alright, she already told
So,
buddy.
where do you want to go?
We want to visit the mysterious island from the legend.
A trip to the mysterious island. Oh.
Yeah, what you thought it was sweet?
Do you have any concerns, Mualani?
The most egregious bullshit.
I assume you're already aware of how difficult the trip will be, right?
Yep, your chief has already made that pretty clear.
Yeah. She
But
blind
with
that.
our adventuring experience and with you as our guide, we'll definitely be able to reach the mysterious island.
She seems wary. Now, is it because she's like, oh, you guys trust me that much with your own lives? Or is she more like, I don't trust y'all that much with my own life? Remember, you have to trust each other. I want to hear Mualani be like, we close, nigga, but we ain't that close.
Then I'll have to explain some things to you first. I learned all my skills as a guide from Uncle New,
Okay.
and he's the best guide in the whole tribe. But apparently, even he has never successfully reached the island.
No friends.
With a good guide to lead the way, a journey should usually be fun and pleasant. However, going to the mysterious island is different. And I don't know if I can guarantee that.
We weren't looking for pleasant. We were looking for a terrible time
But
anyway.
since it's you two asking, I definitely won't refuse. It's just my duty as a guide to explain these things before I officially agree to go on the journey.
Paimon thought this would be a piece of cake for you, but it seems like we're actually asking a lot.
We're asking to go to one try those
Paimon
most
will
sacred
feel
places
really
that not a
guilty
single
to make
person
a friend go
in
through a bunch of trouble
entirety
just
of
for the
tribe.
sake of finding some
Okay.
treasure.
What the fuck? That's the whole point of the island. You're supposed to trouble your friend. That's the whole point.
Mualani?
It's a test of friendship.
Whoa, what's the hurry?
Come on, what are you waiting for? Kolo just got back to the tribe. I heard he found another underground ruin full of treasure.
Now it's a race against time. We gotta find the damn island.
Oh, Kolo's back. Wait for me.
Who's Kolo?
character we're introducing for this fucking quest.
Oh, he's currently ranked as the #1 guide in the People of the Springs.
You motherfucker's got a
Besides
ranking
the tribe's
system.
first chief, he's the only other guide who's ever made it to the mysterious island.
This nigga lying.
Really?
He's always out and about, so we don't get to see him often. Sounds like this is quite an occasion, though. Let's go check it out. Let me put up the closed sign first. Okay, come with me.
Let's see how this nigga's bullshitting everybody. Let's see how adventure.
All right.
Let's see what this shark hat
The
nigga
crystals
did.
you asked for can only be found in caverns deeper than 500 meters underground. Here, have a look for yourself. As for the people you asked me to take along, they almost all got lost in a cave. Out of my sense of duty as a guide, I brought them all back. Next time, just save the trouble and let me go alone.
Indeed. Well done.
No wonder he's the best. I wouldn't dare to go more than 200 meters down into a cavern like that.
This dude's the ultimate
I
bullshitter.
wonder how much he made this time.
Whoa. It really does sound like a super amazing guide. Do you think you could get some pointers from him, Mualani? Who knows? Maybe he could save us some trouble on our trip to the mysterious island.
Ko'olo always treats his experience like trade secrets. He never tells anyone anything about being a guide.
Oh, okay.
But one day, I'll also be able to reach the island.
That's him, right? Do you really think you'll be able to get his help?
Allow me to do the talking. You must be the top guide of your tribe. I have a commission that I hope you'd be willing to consider.
Sorry, not taking commissions right now.
That guy sure looks familiar. Oh, aren't those two the scholars from Sumeru who were bitten by the Koholosaurs? They also wanted to go to the mysterious island, right? Seems they finally realized that they need a guide.
A commission? Since you've obviously heard about my abilities, have you also happened to hear about my rates? If you're not intimidated by the price, then we can talk.
I like how we had the setup of
I've
scammers,
looked
and now we
into
got more
everything
scammers.
I need to know. As long as the trip is a success, then the commission fees won't be a problem.
Oh? And where is it you want to go?
The mysterious island.
Just as Paimon thought.
Of course, Paimon. That's the only reason they were introduced to us.
But first, please don't misunderstand. I'm no tourist. I wish to visit the real place.
You hear that? He wants to go to the island.
In that case, Ko'olo's the only one for the job. But the journey to the island requires a lot more than just a guide, right?
Since you want to visit the real mysterious island, then I'm sure you've also heard about the requirement for our trip, right?
Yes, I know. According to the legend, only those who are willing to entrust their lives to one another will be able to reach the island together. I must reach that island, even if that means putting my life in someone else's hands. I have made up my mind.
Don't waste your words on me. The way I see it, the requirement is just a way to weed out those who do not have the skills to reach the island by themselves.
Oh, that's how he sees it.
You say you'd put your life in somebody else's hands? Ridiculous. Even if someone were to trust me with their life, they'd just be another burden. Let's look at it the other way around. Why would I place my life in the hands of someone whose abilities are far below mine? That is what the legend is really hinting at here. Many guides in the tribe have received commissions like this, only to end up bogged down by their incompetent clients long before reaching the destination. How do you think I reached the mysterious island? I made it because I chose to go alone.
Well, I'm different.
I'm different.
I'm
Yeah,
no
yeah.
ordinary tourist.
No, built different. You
That
gotta
doesn't
go
make
T.
much of a difference to me. You'll give up halfway at best, which is a waste of my time. And a waste of your commission fees. I can tell you're just looking to explore something new. If that's the case, then you can find another guide in the tribe. For example... new student, over there.
What's up with that guy's attitude? Paimon takes back everything nice she said about him.
I knew they were gonna have
I
an
have
evil
things
brown
to do
character.
now. Goodbye.
We needed to.
Hold
be
on,
who you were.
Ko'olo.
What's wrong? I'm only introducing a potential client to you because I know you're a teacher. In fact, I'd say it's quite the opportunity.
Never mind that for now. I don't agree with your views on the island. Uncle New taught me that.
I know. You're just the same as him. You both obviously hope to prove yourselves, but still think that you have to follow the legend to the letter, waiting for a cumbersome client to find you before even trying to set off.
Mualani?
The rare ores I brought back are proof that I've been to the island. But as for New, where's his proof? Why don't you wait until he's actually found the island before you start using his views to refute me?
Uncle New ain't found shit.
I'm really sorry. I just wanted to take you to see what the excitement was all about. I wasn't planning on getting into an argument with him again.
Are you really into an argument?
Colo seemed to harbor
kinda
some
took
kind of
a-
grudge against you, Mualani.
A
Or
berate
maybe your
on the
teacher.
chin and then left it.
I know. Quite an impressive achievement for my teacher, huh? Even the best guide in the tribe can't stop talking about him.
Oh, Paimon thought you'd be more upset.
Mualani does not give a shit about some nigga. Literally.
Of
Not even
course
figuratively.
not.
Literal nigga.
Uncle New has also argued with Ko'olo before. I've already heard the same words several times now. But it's hard to prove anything to him unless you've actually been to the island.
Has he been to the island?
That's right. It's just that I've always seen the journey as something super important and not to be taken lightly. I was really surprised when you asked me to be your guide today. After telling you about all the dangers with such a serious face, I didn't make you think that you're causing me trouble, did I?
Yes, exactly
Actually,
what we thought.
Paimon did think about taking our invite back.
That's
No,
literally
please
what
don't do that.
She said verbatim.
Actually,
Paimon said.
that is
I
also
trust
a
her,
part
Joe.
of what Uncle New taught me as a guide. The difficulty of the trip is the very first thing that needs to be clearly laid out to the group. If you want a chance of reaching the destination together, you must first reach a consensus on the amount of effort that will be required. I always
Fuck
felt that
that.
my teacher is no less skilled than Ko'olo. But Uncle New has never been to the island, so Ko'olo always uses that to push us down. So, as Uncle New's student, I've always wanted to complete the trip to prove his skills. It's a pity that I've never had the chance.
Now you got the opportunity.
Don't you have that chance now, Mualani? If you'd agree to be our guide, we're completely willing to trust you with our lives. With the help of the renowned traveler and his trusty companion, you'll definitely be able to find the mysterious island. Then you can come back and teach that Ko'olo a lesson.
Well, everyone's gonna go teach us
Oh,
a lesson.
Paimon. Come on, bring it in.
Aw, you're making Paimon blush.
Bro, Mualani hug Paimon. Where?
Alrighty then. If we're gonna go, we should start preparing right away.
Should that
I've
destabilize
already had
Paimon's
the plans
balance?
for this trip written
This
out
is
for
floating.
some time. Come with me.
To be tied to a much larger center of gravity mass. That's grounded.
Oh, it's that scholar guy. Paimon almost forgot he was still here.
Jesus.
Scholar guy? My name is Varumdra. Please use it.
Nah.
I didn't expect to see you again, Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, and it's that lady too. Hello again.
Excuse me, Miss Guide.
Look, the chief back there.
Since we've been referred to you, would it be okay for us to join your journey?
I'm
Fuck it.
Mualani.
More the merrier.
Just call me by my name.
This travel
As
guide
for
one.
whether or not you can come along, I'm sure you've already heard the requirements. We've only just met, and I'm not sure you're cut out for this trip. The path to the mysterious island is a grueling one.
Oh.
I admit that after coming to Natlan, I've encountered many things outside of my field of expertise.
For real.
It's understandable you're worried that we'll slow you down. So how about this? We'll set off with you as ordinary travel companions, and I'll pay you the usual commission fees. But we won't officially be your clients. In other words, you needn't shoulder the responsibility of being our guide. And even if something were to happen to us, your reputation as a guide won't be tarnished as a result. How does that sound?
Bro, the reputation will be
If
fucking.
you accompany us, then you are a member of the team. I could never agree to such a careless deal. Oh, don't tell me you think I'm the same kind of person as Cole.
So you still refuse?
Oops, hit space bar there.
Fine. Kariel, put the more for the return trip in your backpack. Without a guide, the road ahead may be dangerous, so please don't follow me.
No one's taking the zoo up an offer.
Alundra,
This motherfucker about to charge out.
Now he wants to go alone? Why is this guy so obsessed with that island?
Honestly, what's on this damn island?
Wait! Please don't do this in front of a guide. I can't let a tourist go on some dangerous journey all alone. Even my sweet mom would give me a harsh scolding if I ever let you do that.
I'm so sorry for the trouble. Really.
Don't say that. Although it'd be inappropriate to bring along two strangers I just met, there is another solution.
Just follow us.
How about this? Let's meet up tomorrow morning at the monument near the tribe's southeastern slope. I'll see you there.
What?
So you've decided to accept my offer?
No. My plan is to use some of our time together to turn you from strangers into friends. The kind we can trust with our lives.
That's your plan? Very well, then.
Good enough, bro.
Wonderful.
Are we ever going to this
On
fucking
behalf
island?
of both Verandra and I, thank you so much.
Actually, the quests are like, the ending part of these quests is like 3 hours, or 2 hours and whatnot, so we'll probably actually end up going to the island.
Pretty sure only Mualani could come up with a plan like that.
We're not even like an hour in, so yeah.
We need to get started on our preparations. Come with me.
So we're gonna do the whole friend thing, and we'll probably get to the island. Kind of like Zealand's, where the whole like, birthday thing, we set up the whole birthday and her memory's gone and all that. And then the second half was figuring out what exactly is going on, because it's not just as simple. And then we save her.
Hey, Alafa. I've got some business for you.
We've been over this before. The name's Yellowfath.
I know. It's just that Lafa sounds so much cuter.
What a bitch, right?
Well, since you're the customer here, I guess whatever floats your boat.
That's crazy, right? My name is Yala. Yeah, but Lafa sounds way better. Okay, fuck you. Yeah, Mualani, just like, I'm gonna disrespect you in any way, man.
I need a camping tent with all the accessories. Only the best you've got.
Another commission, huh? Just so you know, a full tent according to your standards is gonna be pricey. Is your client covering the bill?
I'm footing the bill.
How much are we talking?
Don't worry about the costs. I'll take care of it.
Oh, but that's not right.
Don't we have a fucking tent with all the frills?
Ahem. Let's make this clear, Traveler and Paimon. We're not working together like this is a hired commission, are we?
Yeah, we're supposed to be going as a group.
Oh, no. We're traveling as close friends who trust each other with anything.
That's what I thought. Honestly, I can be a little picky when it comes to camping equipment, and I don't want my friends to be paying for me.
When you run a shop,
But don't
you'll be
worry,
fun.
it's not that expensive. We're ready, Lafa.
Your total is 200,000 mora.
Jesus.
Isn't that still a lot for you, Mualani?
Just imagine us in the wilderness, okay? We can either sleep out in the open, tired and weary, or simply spend a week's worth of pocket money and completely solve that problem. I'd say that's a great deal.
Weeks worth of pocket
You
money.
call that a week's worth of pocket money? Are you rich, Mualani?
She runs a fucking surf shop for swim equipment at one of the hottest tourist spots on an ocean resort. Yeah, she's rich, dickhead.
That's not important. We still need to buy some equipment from another store. Come with me.
What kind of question is that? It's like owning beachfront property. She holds like the hottest pieces of real estate. That's a successful shop too. It's not like it's not run. Every time we come by, someone's buying something.
Afternoon, Uncle On.
You call me uncle, but I'm old enough to be your grandfather, you know.
Real. Uncle over here be ancient.
Because you're still young, Uncle On. Hey, can you help me find something kind of rare? I can negotiate the price.
People would talk about
What do
like,
you say?
bro, I'm hitting unk status. Bro. No one ever talks about when you hit a gram status like this nigga. You're as ancient.
All right. What are you looking for?
A record player. Specifically, The kind that's convenient to take camping.
Oh, that model is pretty rare indeed. I thought it'd be nice to keep it as a prized collectible in the shop.
Well, we're buying it, dickhead.
Uncle On.
You selling it or what, dickhead? Yeah.
Just don't break it, okay? I'll even buy it back from you when you're done with it.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Uncle On.
A record player? Does that mean we need to buy some records too?
Shit. Who's selling records?
Yep, and that's our next stop.
Are they at the record store? Not too far. It's on the right side of her shopping mission. Okay.
Hey,
Left side
Paka
here.
Paka.
Mualani? Have you finally decided to release a record of your own?
You'd be the first I'd sign with if I ever did, but
Right.
not today.
It's the record company.
I just want to buy a record. The one you've been keeping from customers and listening to in secret.
Whose mixtape is that?
That's a pretty rare record, you know? Besides, I haven't even finished listening to that one yet.
How?
Maybe I can think of a way to connect you with a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind to release a record.
See, Lolly mixtape?
Whoa, then we could produce some really wild tunes. You've got a deal.
Nice. That's the record also accounted for.
That's the only one I can think of.
What
Massive.
do we need it for anyway?
Well, I asked a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind for some advice once, and apparently, playing this song at night is an effective way to keep travelers safe and sound.
How is like this music made here?
Is that really a thing? Well, if it doesn't cost much,
Look at how
that's
magical
a nice
music
way
is
to
in
make the
fucking
trip a
Not
little
World.
more pleasant.
You know how it goes, Mualani. 20,000 mora for this record. That's the best I can do.
Deal.
I'm willing out here if I can
Looks
just
like
drop
Mualani
it.
really is rich.
She just be dropping.
That should be about everything we need to buy. Next is... Ooh, I'm getting kind of nervous.
What's wrong, Mualani?
Mualani's gonna be broke after this watch.
Next, I need to find my teacher and get the map to the island. Besides the legend left by the first chief, there's also a map. Well, not just a regular map, it's more like a treasure map.
With
It's full of
riddles on it.
strange
Yeah.
symbols,
Yeah, okay.
almost like it's a part of a big puzzle.
Nice.
Guides must draw from their experience to decipher the map's meaning and understand the route. The chief made several copies of the map and distributed them to the first members of the tribe. The copies were to be passed down to future generations, so usually a teacher will pass their copy to their student.
Oh my gosh,
Which
motherfuckers
brings
annotated the
us
shit
to
out of
today. The day I officially ask Uncle Nu for his copy of the map.
Does that mean you're officially
Whoa.
graduating?
Hearing that is also making Paimon feel a little nervous. Sounds like it must be a pretty serious moment.
Yes, but the thought of having you two by my side somehow makes me feel a lot better.
Stranger, he's never
We
been.
won't let Uncle Nu down, right?
I don't know. Are we actually gonna find this fucking island during this
That's
quest?
right! Let's go and find them together!
We're doing a whole lot of prep, and then we have to do a party and whatever the fuck with the other dudes, and then we get to go to the
Bring
island.
it!
We're on long ass quest.
Try and stop me!
That's a lot of acts. You think this would have been like Act 1, 2, and 3?
Afternoon, Uncle Nu. I have a big surprise for you.
This dude?
A surprise? Then you must be here to finally pick up the map.
Why does it look like he's related to that last dude? Wow.
You saw right through me, as always.
Jesus. So much of a surprise. Dude knew exactly.
Did you forget that you had mentioned these two to me before? The ones who went to the Night Kingdom with you. In some sense, you could say that you've already trusted each other with your lives.
Yeah, you know how Kahul didn't speak to us? Because we basically saved fucking Nutland and fought side by side with the Archon and killed God. Yeah, I like to see him say that shit to us about being adventurers.
It's just that my feelings are a little complicated now.
Huh?
Do you think that I'm still not ready yet, Uncle Nu?
Yes, actually.
No, I believe you are the best guide in your generation. It's just that I'm not ready yet.
But she's got actual parents, bro. Let her go.
After all, the journey to the mysterious island is no easy feat for any guide of the people of the Springs. I'm still a little worried.
Oh, we'll make sure she won't die horribly.
Don't worry.
This ain't
With
Star
our
Rail.
help,
We need actual playable
Mualani
characters
will
not to die
definitely
yet.
be able to find the mysterious island.
Yeah. This time, I'll definitely be able to prove that Ko'olo is no better than Uncle Nu.
Don't misunderstand. Since you've made up your minds, I won't try to stop you. It's just...
I won't help you either.
Please listen to your teacher's words once more, Mualani. Our mission as guides has never been to prove anything. There is only one thing we must do. Guide tourists safely to their destination.
I understand, Uncle New.
In that case, you may have the map. Also, take this with you.
What is it?
It's a talisman.
Nice.
Take good care of it. You must return it to me when you get back from the mysterious island.
Was this made with spinel fruit?
With what?
But for some reason, this doesn't look like a regular spinel fruit to me.
This is from the island.
Right, which is precisely why it's so effective.
You really know me best, Uncle New. All right. Traveler and Paimon, tomorrow we'll set off. Make sure you get some good rest tonight.
Yay! Paimon can't wait for another adventure!
Just time. Alright. We're supposed to be by the statue, but who gives a shit? Let's see what little party we're gonna have. Let's see how we're gonna lead these damn adventurers to the island. Shout out to going to the island being a cutscene that we don't actually get the participate in. Funny.
It's about time to meet up
Funny
now.
as fuck.
Let's head to the spot Mualani mentioned.
We're just celebrating. No need to walk in this game.
All right.
Seriously, it's in the sea, isn't it? Is it? Like... somewhere? Like this one out here? Sometimes, see what's funny? Like, the ocean looks so more vast than it actually is when you look on the map. Like, the ocean looks way more vast out here than it does down here. What's this big ass statue
Traveler,
doing?
Paimon, over here.
Nice pan flute.
You're here, Mualani! Oh, and those strange scholars are here too!
She told us to fucking meet.
Good morning, you two.
How can we call them strange scholars? Guess I'm not offended by that anymore.
So when are we leaving?
Oh, we got a party first.
Seems you're as excited as a child before the start of our journey.
This is
I just want to get down to business as soon as possible. You know this is no leisurely spring stroll, so I hope we can all act a little more professional.
You act more leisurely, bro.
Don't worry, I'm a very professional guide. Our journey to the mysterious island has officially begun.
Nice.
Yay!
First, do you all see the statue here?
Uh-huh. Is it an important clue?
It's got some inscription on the front of it, probably.
Well, no, it's not a clue at all.
Okay, never mind.
He was the first chief of the people of the Springs who came back from the mysterious island
That
and
nigga's
set
not
up
like
this
human.
place.
What the fuck?
It's a monument. The first thing we need to do before we set off is to touch the statue and pray to our ancestors. This will make our journey to the mysterious island smoother.
Is there any theoretical basis to support that claim?
Bro.
A theoretical basis? No, but my teacher taught me it's an essential step
Theoretical
before heading to
basis.
the mysterious island.
Now, you have a literal nation where the actual God instills knowledge upon you guys. You're out here talking about, is there any theoretical basis to the idea of praying to your ancestors? You live in a world of those little gods and monsters every day, dog. There's a theological basis.
Very
The
good.
proof is in the
You
archons.
didn't try to argue with me over something that you aren't knowledgeable about. That's very professional of you.
Real, though.
Sure, but since this practice doesn't have an empirical basis, I won't be able to include it in my thesis.
What are you talking about? Tell it to not
Come on,
use
everyone.
customary tradition. They're literally empowered by fucking skin tattoos and tribal beliefs.
Greetings to my ancestors. As your descendant, I'm about to follow in your footsteps and witness your accomplishments. Allow me to depart under your gaze and return under your protective watch.
She literally one of the, she's
Really
one of the
feels like
chosen
we're
of her
about to
tribe also,
embark on a
by the way.
great adventure!
Now, please get ready. We're going to look for the first clue.
Speaking of which, where should we look for the clue?
At a place where many gather. Like a party.
Huh?
Like a party, huh? Where would this mysterious island be? We know the hot spring ones is above us somewhere. But that was a different quest entirely. I do like that this quest tied into the world quest, where she's like, there's a secret in this ruins. Oh, maybe someone's already opened it. That tied perfectly into the story quest with whatever her name is, who can't feel phlogiston and went to the island. For our Saurian buddy quest. That's a nice one. I think she's still up there. Actually, I'm pretty sure she's still up there because her character model doesn't fucking move. So where else would she be?
Wow, there are a lot of Kaholasaurs here.
Not a bullshit, bro. See our adventurers get attacked by these motherfuckers.
As expected, the first clue is related to the Kaholasaurs.
When people from outside the tribe get a copy of the map, most can deduce that the first clue is related to the Kaholasaurs. But they often end up looking in the wrong direction. When the first chief created the map, he left a special mark for this part. It's a code that the tribe uses to indicate a herd of them. So it'll be impossible to gain any leads from just finding one or two stray Kaholasaurs.
You're a real pro at this, Mualani.
Yeah, it's almost like this thing's been passed down for the last 400
according to the
generations.
information I've been able to find, Kaholasaurs don't like gathering as herds unless it's to compete for the hot springs.
So let me tell you a secret that only a guide from the people of the springs would know.
Only a guy. I mean, just
It
only
so
one for the people in the
happens
swings.
that wild Kaholasaurs periodically gather in the valley up ahead. It's almost like how our tribe gathers together for festivals. Still, as soon as the season changes, the herd quickly disperses again. Unless you're a guide who's always running across Natlan, it would be very rare to ever witness such a thing.
This is a thing? I need to note this down right away and include an explanation as a part of my thesis.
According to what I've deciphered from the map, a clue is hidden deep in that valley.
But to get there, won't we have to get through the herd of Kaholasaurs?
We'll have to think of a way to sneak past without startling them.
Like a what?
They're gathering together with their friends, so I'm sure they don't want to be disturbed.
Lovely.
You mean we're going to have to walk through the Kaholasaur herd? That feels a little...
If you're afraid, the animals will attack you more often.
Given we've agreed to work together, everyone should do their part. However, Karia has been attacked by Kaholasaurs before, so this isn't an ideal plan for her. But it shouldn't be a problem at all for me. Let's have Karia wait here, and I'll take over all the tasks that were supposed to be entrusted to her.
No worries. We don't need everyone to go. We actually need someone to stay and look after the luggage, so we'll leave that to you two. Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
What are they banking on?
Is that so? Then that works out perfectly.
I know they set this up through like the arrogant asshole type thing. And like, cause this is twice now he's trying to leave her behind. But I see what they're trying to set up. It's that he doesn't want her to get hurt. At all. I think that's what they're trying to hint at. Which is how these two are going to tie into the people who would trust their lives to each other.
And now I understand how much you care for your assistant scholar.
Ah, there you go. There
Follow
goes the
me
link.
and stay close.
Yeah, like I said, how much you would care for your assistant's car.
Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again.
Bitch, what's following you? What are you doing?
These Kaholasaurs sure seem on guard. We'll never get through.
Kevin, you've already used the information provided by the map to deduce that the clue is in that valley. Why don't you simply chase them away? You're pretty strong, aren't you?
You can't assert the natural balance of creatures.
First of all, the elders of the tribe have always warned us to never hurt the Kaholasaurs. Doing so will almost certainly bring bad luck. And secondly, you can't just show up and intrude on others' gatherings, much less make them leave. That's just terrible.
Honestly.
But on what basis?
Okay. So can we figure out another way to enter the valley?
Oh, let's just, on what basis, bro? Why can't I fuck up the
There must be a way to enter the
wildlife?
valley without startling them. It'd take a while for me to come up with a solution on my own, so I'd like to ask everyone to help come up with some ideas.
Let Paimon think. Oh, is there a detour or another way around?
According to the map, the clue is right in the middle of the Kaholasaur herd. Even if we try to approach from the other side, we'll just run into the same problem.
This is tricky.
Oh, Ariel.
Karya, I've noticed that you only talk when you're trying to help smooth things over between Varamdra and the others. I'm sure you must have some ideas of your own, so why don't you share them with us?
A Mualani teacher moment. Speak up, bitch.
Right.
Help the damn team out.
When Varamdra decided to look for leads on the Kaholasaurs, I wanted to help. And so I also looked up some information about the creatures. I discovered something very interesting. We thought that the Kaholasaurs relied on their hearing to track their prey, but they also possess a very keen sense of smell.
There's some ceviche out there.
I'm not sure how useful that information is.
Lure them away with that.
Oh, that was actually very useful, Miss Karya.
Yeah, Mualani, you don't know
You can
this?
just call me Karya.
In that case, please stay here and keep an eye on the luggage. Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I've got an idea.
Before our adventures to get on. Run it. What we gotta craft?
Found it!
Oh.
What's this?
Shit they like
The
to
key
eat,
to
Paimon.
making our way through the herd. If the Kaholasaurs have a keen sense of smell, then even if we try to sneak around and stay out of sight, they'll still notice us
How
once
do
we
you
get
not know
close
this?
enough.
You've grown up with them for like
But
your
this
entire life in
plant
the
can
tribe.
help us
Shouldn't
solve that
everyone in your
problem,
tribe know this?
because its fragrance is very similar to the scent of a Kaholasaur.
Like the main animal of your
We
tribe.
can apply
Shouldn't
the
you know
plant's
every
extract to
single
our bodies
aspect?
and trick their sense of smell.
Like people have saurian companions.
So, we're gonna rub plant juice on ourselves?
Don't worry, it's also good for your skin.
Not nice.
Oh, Paimon feels all wet and slimy. But this actually does smell like a Kaholasaur.
You smell like a Kaholasaur.
Okay, let's try to make our way through again.
How come we didn't cover the other two? I guess they're still afraid. That nigga don't give a fuck.
Be sure to stay out of sight. What's that sound? Careful!
That's a baby one.
Oh, it's just a young Kaholasaur. Don't worry, this little one doesn't pose any danger.
How'd they go from bipedal creatures to like not bipedal? You feel me? I love my favorite
How could there
segment.
be
Games.
so many here? We can't get through!
Throw a rock or something.
Oh,
Damn.
I have an idea. Wait here.
See that shout? Bitch, we have to go through? We don't know what the clue is. Aren't you supposed to be the one to decipher that shit? Lava. Yeah, sleeping one, huh? Nigga chill.
Careful. Don't startle them.
Step on his tail. This shit will be funny. Fucking solid snake Mualani, bro. Snuck us through that entire
We
encampment.
must be getting close.
Look,
Mandatory stealth
bunch
segment
of
to get you.
gathering
Goes
around
crazy.
that rock. What are they doing?
Maybe when things start to get boring, they gather together and talk about something fun? Too bad I can't understand what they're saying.
We could.
But Paimon thought guides from the people of the springs could understand Kaholasaurs.
Sounds like someone has been trying to trick you.
True, they were definitely trying to scam us.
Yeah.
Huh? Do you see that on the rock? It looks like some kind of drawing.
I've heard that there is a type of moss that changes color when it reacts to the biological signals released by Kaholasaurs.
Real. We've seen that.
But to
We've done
trigger
that.
that sort of reaction, you'd need a huge number of Kaholasaurs. That must be the clue!
Should we take a picture?
Oh, the flash might disturb them. Let me try to copy it down.
No, take a damn picture. We need empirical evidence.
So we've passed the first stage of the journey now, right?
I see. Had we chosen to drive the Coholosaurs off, then we never would have found this lead. Seems there was a logical basis for everything you said after all.
Yeah, other than, disturbing
Has
the
he
fucking...
always been this way, Miss Karia?
He's just obsessed with his research. That's all.
At least this has shown that my judgment is correct. I've proven my trustworthiness. And so, there should be no need for us to argue next time.
Yes, I understand. And I suppose that'll help us avoid wasting time.
Oh, yeah.
Mualani really knows how to lead our group.
Yeah, she's a professional guide.
Next,
Especially
we need to
tourists.
use the lead we found
Which
to
way,
uncover our
Mindy?
next
To
destination.
travel foreign
Now,
lands? It's the
what
biggest of assets.
does this
You gotta know how
pattern
to appease and
represent?
guide these people. That's the drawing? So much for fucking evidence.
Hard to tell. Paimon certainly doesn't have any idea what it's trying to get at.
I don't know what the fuck that
Aha,
is.
I got it.
What is it?
Though the lines are kind of rough, I can still see that they represent the boundaries between the water and the land at Jadeskirt Knoll. We can use this to fill in the hole on the map and
Nice found children.
find our next destination.
Really? You got all that just from some rough lines?
Yeah, how the fuck
Well,
did you figure that?
intuition is also a part of it.
Yeah?
Maybe I've just seen too many maps as a guide, and now it's easier for me to pick up on patterns like that.
I didn't see any fucking
All right,
topological
break time
patterns
is
in
over.
that bitch.
Let's get ready to move.
So much for topology. Motherfucker, you want to go where? And this nigga, the first fucking member of their tribe, found the island doing all this shit. How? He touched the statue. Well, he didn't touch the statue. The statue didn't exist. He saw the fucking Coholosaurs gathered together. Ooh. This is an ancient civilization thing. A hypostasis cube zone.
Okay, this is the place.
You see these all over now.
Where do we go next?
I mean, all over to that.
I'm not completely sure
You
yet.
get some lore on these?
The map seems to indicate there's a mechanism here that crosses the water. But I still need to think about what these lines might be referring to.
The skyways.
I knew it! My theory was correct!
Sounds like he's got something to say again.
He might
If you
actually
have
some
any
information.
suggestions, then please feel free to
This motherfucker might
share.
be helpful.
I believe the mechanism that the lines are indicating is a spirit way.
Like I said, but I already told.
That is a possibility. But I don't remember anyone from the tribe setting up a spirit door around here.
4,000
According
years
to
old.
my theory, it might not have been set up by humans. The dragons living in that land also used a similar device, long before the humans.
That's how they made roads.
Speaking of which, the spirit doors your tribe uses may have been built imitating the dragon ones.
Oh, I remember now. Uncle New did mention this possibility to me before.
After learning about the legend, I realized that it was connected to my research.
Interesting.
And so, I looked up a lot of related
Are you
information.
looking up dragon information?
Even though I haven't found an exact route to the mysterious island, I'm fairly certain I've deduced the geographical features of the island's surrounding areas. Firstly, it's at an intersection between water and land. And secondly, there should be a high concentration of phlogiston. My research indicates that the Spirit Way was originally a natural phenomenon caused by the flow of phlogiston.
So,
Therefore, the
volcanic
area
island?
must contain many potential spirit ways, and the dragons who lived here in ancient times may have left behind some devices to control them.
Especially if the dragons came to the island.
Amazing! Now it all makes sense.
Now everyone's contributing to the team.
They've always been contributing.
You flatter me. If my theory is correct, we should already be very close to the mysterious island. Once you've unlocked the mechanism, we'll be able to derive the island's location.
All right. Then let's start searching for the dragon's spirit door.
Are we not standing on it with the giant fucking...
That's just a quick and easy
Hypostasis.
name. I won't be able to include it in my thesis. Given the dragons used the device long before the humans, we should stick with a name that references no human concepts. Calling it a phlogiston node would be much more appropriate.
I guess that does make sense. I
Then
guess.
let's start searching for the phlogiston node. Speaking of which, what does it look like exactly?
That's the real
If
question.
I'm not mistaken, look that way.
Sumeru? No. I was right there the entire time. No one's found this ever from the beach?
Whoa! It started glowing! This should be it, right?
This should be a part
Looks
of it.
like we can activate it once we get close enough. The light does remind me of a spirit way.
It's broken to shit.
But according to the map, there should be 2 more phlogiston nodes. Let's keep searching, everyone.
I can't believe we're gonna activate a hypostasis door, bro. After 5 years, we're gonna find lore about the fucking super doors. No, we're not gonna find out shit about them. But it's cool that it's not marked on the map, which is interesting, because all of them are marked on the map. Like, let's take a little detour here. If we go to Fontaine, I believe its node is... Yeah, it's marked on the map. It's here. It's broken, but it's there. So look at the Inazuma. It has 2. It had an Electro one that was moved. Obviously, Mondstadt has its Anima one up there. We have this one, and there should be another one on the beach, right? Where is it? Is that it there? No, that's not it. It's on the beach somewhere. Well, if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. If you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. But not once is it marked, which is weird. Unless, of course, this isn't a hypostasis cube stone, which is why it's not marked. Which is possible.
Rev the engines!
And these nodes are fucking huge. Swim, bitch! Get that damn shoreline. Quest! Fuck off. That shit to do. Yeah, my favorite pillar chunks.
Quietly now. Busted.
How insane would that be? That,
Let's ride!
after all these years, you find out that the hypostasis cube doors are actually like fucking Phlogiston Titan ancient dragon nodes. That's how they use elemental energy or something. Because we just don't know what the hell the hypostasis cubes are. They kind of just exist. Like, obviously, we know they work with elemental energy. Like, what the hell are they?
Paimon sees it! Oh, but it's
Bro,
way
shut the
high.
fuck up. I know how to get up
We
there.
need to find a way up there.
Really? A Notland trigger? I mean, a Fontaine trigger? What? That's not right. Those are Fontaine devices. What's that doing out here?
We finally found all of them.
Great work, everyone. Okay, now first, we need to figure out how to control this thing.
Use your ancient Notlandian
Yeah,
power.
its qualities are very similar to that of a man-made device, but it doesn't seem as intuitive to me.
Is there something wrong?
Hey, what it shows in
See,
dragons?
look
We
at
should go
this.
to activate.
After activating a normal spirit door, we could just go ahead and use it. But this one requires someone to stay and keep operating it here. Also, according to the map, we need to activate the mechanism and switch between different phlogiston nodes to change the path of the spirit way. If we don't operate the nodes properly, then the people on the spirit way will come tumbling from the sky.
Isn't that super dangerous?
In theory, the process should be very safe, but only if the 3 phlogiston nodes are each being operated by someone.
Do you think you'd be
So
able
you
to
need
operate it?
4 people for
I
this
just
shit?
tried, and it clearly requires more skill than a typical spirit door.
Though I've never tried before, I've read a lot of information and theoretically should be able to properly control it. Let me give it a try.
Theoretically. Why not? Everyone do that. Hey, he nailed it. Or did he?
But in theory, this shouldn't happen.
If Varamdra can control it, then that also rules out me.
Alright, fuck it, we'll do it. then.
Okay, well, how about you?
After all the adventures he's been on, handling something like this should be easy peasy.
Let's see. No.
All right.
Alright.
Then it'll be up to the Traveler to stay here and operate the phlogiston node. I'll go activate the mechanism. I'll let you know when we need to switch nodes. Just make sure you quickly head to the corresponding node, and we should make it safely.
Flying through Mualani.
Wait, but handling it this way sounds even more dangerous, Mualani.
Don't worry. It looks like the spirit ways are all above the water. I'm pretty good at swimming, so I'm not afraid if I end up falling in.
Shit, bitch, from the die.
But it's so high, and you'll be falling so fast. If we don't manage to reach a node in time, or if we make a mistake, there's a lot that can happen.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Do
That's
you
the whole
still
point.
remember the promise we made before we left Paimon?
We're supposed to keep her
Only
alive.
those who can trust each other with their lives can reach the mysterious island. Since you two are willing to trust me, then naturally, I'm willing to trust you.
Why is niggas looking at each other? Leave it to us.
Please be careful.
Should be. Oh my god, shut up, bro. Why are we acting like this is something serious? So they just hit that damn button.
Let's ride.
Whoa. Oh, I always with this damn music, bro. Didn't they remix this for Marisa? They did it at the beginning of her trailer.
To the spirit way on the right.
Alright, so she does not look like she's having trouble at all fucking sky surfing.
Please activate the next node.
Oh, did I jump?
I heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need.
Oh, we have to actually hit the fucking switch. It should give us a time limit. Well, that's cool. You see her sliding by? We switch up the tracks now. We did not jump over that, damn. I like how the Traveler's music.
The path ends up ahead. Switch to the next spirit way.
That did not look like I was gonna land there. Holy shit. Shit, the yell that shit twice.
Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need. Mualani, we've taken care of the final node. Please be careful.
Shout out to the people seeing tribals due to their fucking ultimate ability and just flying through the fucking sky. Oh, it's a loop back if you don't jump. Oh, that's cool. It loops if you don't hit it. I like that. Did one spin just for the good time.
That was perfect.
Yeah, I just saw a motherfucker ride a shark across the sky.
There were a couple of moments Paimon thought it was over.
Why? The whole why back
I'm
there.
confident I could do it
Could've
all
been that
over
bad.
again. Wait, why are the phlogiston nodes no longer lit?
It's lit.
No, you're right.
We triggered something.
It appears the phlogiston nodes here need to automatically recharge. Once they're activated, they'll be unusable for some time.
That phlogiston energy.
In that case, no matter what happens next, we have to seize our chance. Otherwise, who knows how long we'll have to wait for another
Okay,
shot.
what the hell did we activate though?
Do you hear that?
No, but I feel it. It's fucking
The
raining.
weather's getting gloomy, and a bunch of whirlpools just appeared in the water.
What the hell did we just
Yes,
activate?
we need to get to higher ground and take a look.
Just why are they standing there? Get your ass running.
Hey, look over there!
Big fucking whirlpool.
Oh, there's a giant whirlpool over there.
That's why the island's underground.
And that's our next stop.
Huh? What do you mean?
Please tell me we take the adventures with us. I'm tired of this fucking like. What's she point? What did she point at?
The info I deciphered from the map points to only one possibility. To reach the mysterious island, we must enter that massive whirlpool.
Maybe it's not a whirlpool.
No way.
It's like, maybe it's a vortex because something opened up underground and is sucking water.
Forgive me for being frank, but as a guide of the people of the Springs, I'm sure you understand the danger of such a vortex even better than we do.
Hey, bro. You're the one who wants
Yes,
this.
I know. But whether it's the information deciphered from the map, or the direction of the spirit wave that I observed in the air, everything points to the path ahead being hidden in that whirlpool.
Let's all
And
go.
what if you're wrong?
Then we die.
Paramdra.
I'm not trying to be unreasonable. Unfortunately, I'm very knowledgeable in this area.
About
The
whirlpools?
spirit waves must have affected the nearby bodies of water and lowered the water level. That's why the whirlpools appeared. At this rate, some of the land that was once underwater will soon reappear at the surface and see the light of day again. Don't you think that sounds more like the definition of a mysterious island? So, our goal should be the shallow waters. If we enter that vortex, the undercurrents will drag us to the bottomless abyss.
Shadow, let's go to the abyss.
He does seem to have a point.
I can't find any evidence to refute your claim for the moment, but I still trust my judgment.
And it seems like it's time for our collaboration to come to an end.
Bro.
But didn't we all agree to trust each other?
I have reached this conclusion based on my field of expertise, and I cannot deny it, even if you try to convince me otherwise. From now on, let us each choose our own way.
No, I refuse.
How did this happen?
You-
What the problem, bro?
Letting your clients separate themselves from the group in the middle of a journey will result in the worst luck possible.
You in
I
luck,
will
bro.
not agree to that.
Then we can implement the plan I proposed at the very beginning. You're not my guide, and as such, you don't have to take responsibility for me.
Oh, but you can't do that once you've traveled together as a group. If you were to leave now, we'll all be hit with bad luck. It's now beyond both our control. How about this? You and Karya wait here. We'll go first and investigate
And some of
the
these
whirlpool.
adventurers who came with us to see
I
the
know you
island will
like
never
to
get to see
explain
the
everything
island.
with theories and logic, so let me build my case first, and then I'll come back to convince you.
Well,
Traveler, Paimon, let's get going.
And so their
you're
entire
better
efforts are for
acquainted with her
nothing,
than
and the whole
I,
point
so
of putting
you
them in the
should
quest
tell
is
her to
fucking
carefully
worthless.
reconsider her decision.
Paramdra is quite knowledgeable about Natlan's geography.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna keep doing this. I hate they do this. They give us a character for the sole purpose of discovering something, and then make it so at the very last second that character just doesn't get to discover it. And then in HSR with Serval, where it's like, I get the face and call you. Actually, nope, we just
The
won't.
massive whirlpool is up ahead. Just the thought of going in there is making Paimon dizzy.
Do you also think that this is a reckless decision?
Well...
It's only a
It's okay.
decision.
That's completely normal. Actually, I completely understand how Paramdra feels. This is just how it is to be a guide. The tribe's experiences passed down from generation to generation are what give us the ability to guide our guests through hardships. This gives us the power to decide which way we should go. But it also means that we must bear the consequences of our mistakes and judgment, which could be quite
Is
dire
it
this
insane?
time.
Easy, but
Although
stop
I'm
showing me
pretty
how
convinced that
y'all
all the leads
animating
we have
them
collected
decently.
are pointing us to the whirlpool, I still don't know what awaits us inside.
On an island?
If the scholars still choose to reject my plan, I won't have the confidence to ask them to only do as I say. The same goes for the two of you.
Yeah, I mean, why would you
You
have
are
the
the
confidence? You
commissioner,
fucked
so
up.
if you think this is too risky, then it's perfectly reasonable if you want to end the trip here.
Let's jump in the
The
damn
good
whirlpool.
news is that I know the way back to the tribe very well.
Yeah, that's cool. How about the way out of the whirlpool when we get dragged into the sea? We'll reach that promised land together.
Traveler.
That's right. You've trusted us before, Mualani. Now it's our turn to trust you.
The fuck has she trusted us with? We haven't done
Besides,
anything
it's
this
gonna
entire
take more
journey.
than a whirlpool to scare the two of us. We all managed to make it back from the Night Kingdom. After an experience like that, what's so scary about being sucked into a whirlpool?
We jumped into
Aw,
a
Paimon. Come on, bring it in again.
in the rain.
All right. Let's investigate this this whirlpool and see if we can gather any
Like,
info
like,
to convince
we went
that
to the
scholar.
Night Kingdom. What's a whirlpool? How about the fact that when we were in Leeway, we jumped into a
Luck
whirlpool
aside, he
the
definitely
size
knows
of
a
the
lot
entire
about
country,
geography, and
created by
we'll
a
need him on the
literal
team.
god's wife, a literal god to go fight them,
I know.
Went toe to
It's
toe
just
with
that we
that?
can't see much from here.
and then jumped after Shenhai.
I'll
jumped
get closer to the water and have another look.
Also, shout to Shenhai for
Wait a
jumping to
sec.
fight a god
Is it
1v1.
just Paimon, or does the whirlpool seem to be getting smaller?
Yeah, we need to hurry the fuck up.
You're right. Maybe it's just like the phlogiston nodes and can only be active for a certain amount of time.
So let's hurry the fuck up. There's
That
enough
means we need
dialogue.
to hurry.
Miss Guide, we have a problem.
Karya, what are you doing here?
I tried to persuade him, but Varamdra insisted on verifying his theory first. He said that the water to the south was about to be shallow enough to wade through. But after he took a few steps, the water suddenly began to surge and he was swept away.
So no one's gonna see this
I'm
fucking
not
island.
much of a swimmer, so I came to call for help.
Oh, why did this have to happen now? Can we still make it into the whirlpool?
Probably not.
No time to hesitate. I'll get in the water and rescue him. Just tell me which way he went, Karya.
So there's no one gets to go to the fucking island.
Carving waves!
That way? He's been pulled away by the current.
All we had to do was jump in the big fucking whirlpool.
Not here either. The current is too fast. We found him.
Snap me out of fucking Mualani, I guess.
Karya came and found us just in time.
Oh, there they are!
And the chest back there I didn't get. I mean, there's another one back there also I didn't get. This is
Varamdra, thank goodness you're all right. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
you still don't know our fucking name. It's Mualani.
Didn't I tell you to wait for me?
Judging by the changes in the water's surface, the path to the mysterious island wouldn't be around for long. I didn't want to miss this opportunity.
Opportunity's
It's
hard
just-
to come by.
I didn't expect my calculations to be wrong. It seems you were right.
Right, who knows if we can make it back in time now? Huh? Well, the whirlpools have disappeared!
No one gets to go to the island.
Seems we missed our chance.
Why would you give up on such an opportunity to come rescue me?
How can you say that? It's already bad enough that you had to be left behind. Do you think I'd let anyone in my group drown?
That's kind of crazy, bro. This pure spirit, lifeguard out here letting motherfuckers drown.
Don't feel guilty, Karya. I think if I reactivate the nodes, that will cause the whirlpools to reappear.
It's been about 400 years before you can activate that
The
shit.
only problem is that we still don't know exactly when we'll be able to do that. It's already getting late now, and we've been on the move for a whole day. As your guide, I suggest we make camp first and have a good meal. We can talk about the other stuff tomorrow.
Now that you mention it, Paimon is feeling a little hungry.
You fat fuck.
Hey, Paimon's stomach can be very sensible. It won't interrupt while everyone's busy solving puzzles.
We have plenty of tasty things to eat. Let's just find a suitable spot to make camp. I like that place right over there.
Is this the spot? Let Paimon and the Traveler help set
Coastline
up the tent.
camp? Terrible place. Especially when now we know
Go
the water
ahead.
rescinds
I'll
and
take care
fucking
of the
rises.
fire. Oh, and here's a little camping tip. It's best to set the tent upwind from the campfire.
You're telling us this? People who've been living outside for 5 years straight? The fuck is this kind of shit? Watch know your place. You better be a
Believe
guy.
there was an error with my theory.
Is there anything I can help with? I must thank you all for saving Varamdra earlier.
There's nothing you can help us with. Hopefully this time we actually jump in the whirlpool. Something tells me we're never getting to this damn island.
What do you think? This is a specialty dish I learned to make that's perfect for camping.
My nigga thinking, bro.
It really hits the spot. You're a great cook, Mualani.
Survivalist food.
Karya helped out quite
Gotta
a
love
bit,
it.
so she deserves some credit too.
No. I'm just happy I was able to help out.
Nice, but I had the women cooking.
What was that sound? Oh, it's scary to camp out at night.
What do you mean it's scary to camp out at night? What the fuck do you camp
Don't
at?
worry. Remember the
During the
record
day?
player I bought? Let me go turn it on.
Fucking giant Kahulasaur coming out the water, bro. Abyssal Kahulasaurus. Damn, Mualani ass shot. Nice. Wow, what a lovely track to hear. Just the generic fucking coastline music.
Listen. Not bad, right?
Wow, so it really works! Paimon thought you were just playing it for good luck!
My parents told me that most of the valuable experience from our
wrong.
ancestors is hidden in various customs. It's always better to trust our traditions.
Guess that makes sense.
In a sense, this trip to the mysterious island is also a custom left behind by the first chief of the tribe.
Not a single one of your people
I
can
wonder what
replicate.
kind of experience he's trying to share with us.
Not to take strangers next time.
Yeah, Paimon would like to know too.
Even though I've heard my parents tell stories since I was little, I actually don't know too much about him.
He lived like
It's said
what?
that
A
he
couple
was the first
thousand years
person
ago?
to make a map of Natlan. And even the first person to become friends with the Kaholosaurus.
That sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah. There isn't a place in Natlan that he didn't visit. Even the most remote parts bear his footprints. Even now, no one has even come close to his reputation and status as a guide. His trip to the mysterious island is the most legendary of all his accomplishments.
I bet none of them have gone to the
Oddly
volcano like
enough,
how we have.
After returning from
Fuck,
the
nigga.
mysterious island, he laid aside his yearning for adventure and chose to settle down. That's how the tribe was founded. It really makes me wonder what the journey meant to him. A camping trip shouldn't be this stuffy and quiet.
Should.
Everyone needs to help make it more lively. How about this?
Now you want everyone to
Before
try.
we rest for the night, let's have a bonfire party.
If we're going to go plunging into that whirlpool tomorrow, then wouldn't it be best to try to rest and conserve energy now?
Now's not the time to be a party pooper. You ought to agree to ideas from the one who rescued you today.
Yeah, she's right.
All right. So what do the rules stipulate for a bonfire party?
Rules? Are you fucking... What are you, bro?
Rules?
What's wrong with you?
A bonfire doesn't have any rules. Everyone just needs to have a good time. How about this? I'll ask everyone a question, and then we'll take turns saying what's on our mind.
Okay, sounds fun enough.
So, for the first question, what's the purpose of a journey?
Oh, we were just talking about this.
Let's hear everyone's ideas, and maybe we can figure out what the first chief was thinking back when he made the trip.
Paimon can go first. If you ask Paimon what the purpose of a journey is, it'd definitely be about
Wow,
treasure.
fuck it. Anyone see that?
And
After
all
image
kinds
promo?
of delicious food.
She must have been high speed.
Most importantly, it's about making the trip together with your companions.
Yes, I can't agree more. Okay, next person. How about you, Traveler?
The purpose of the journey. Did you close your eyes to recall the moment you were separated from her? Remember, the purpose of your journey has been to find her all along, but you have not yet achieved this goal. You don't seem to see any other meaning to this long journey. However, you suddenly recall the sound of windmills creaking in Mondstadt, the colorful sights of Leeway Harbor. You know, the moments you jump to the islands of Inazuma, follow Sucker Post, remember the smells of coffee and swear, really coffee? What the fuck? And you hear the sounds of the tide, the return to the waters of Fontaine, swimming alongside the colorful fish. You see these things, real meaning of your journey.
You sure are taking your time thinking about it.
Wish I even think, bro. I've been all over fucking Tibet. More than that nigga you call your tribe leader.
Oh, I get it. You must have passed through many nations before making it to Natlan, right?
Yeah, literally.
It's quite possible that your experience traveling is more than what I have as a guide. It's understandable that you can't explain it off the top of your head. Why don't I circle back to you later? You can tell me once you have a clear answer. Next, let's hear what Karya has to say.
Me? If you ask about my travels, well, This is actually my first time traveling, so I don't have anything useful to contribute.
That doesn't matter. This is a party around the bonfire, not some research seminar.
All right. If I had to say what the meaning of a journey is, I'd say it provides an opportunity for true companionship. Before you reach the destination, you don't need to think about anything outside the trip itself. As long as you stick together with your companions, you won't have any trouble to worry about.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm on too!
Uh-huh. I hope that didn't sound too silly.
All right, now it's Varamdra's turn.
All right, if you insist. In my opinion, our goals and dreams in life are all in pursuit of what we call results. The so-called journey is but a path that leads to these results. So, the greatest meaning of a journey lies in managing to find the right result.
Not sure I completely get what you mean.
There's nothing difficult to understand. It's the same as the decision of your first chief. He must have discovered enough valuable results after visiting the mysterious island to decide that he should end his journey. Once you've achieved the results you want, any additional journeys would become all but meaningless. Before coming here, someone had stolen the results of one of my research projects. All that person had to do was sign his name on my achievements, and he was able to take all of the honors. All my effort vanished into the air as though it never existed. Do you understand now, Miss Guide? Without results, the journey is meaningless.
I sympathize with your situation, but I'm afraid I can't agree with your take.
I don't need your sympathy.
Okay.
As long as I can reach the mysterious island and find the correct results, my pain and struggles will become just another insignificant part of the process.
This nigga.
What happened during the day
What
already
character?
proved that my theories were wrong, so I'm willing to trust your judgment. I apologize for our previous argument. I must make it to the mysterious island, and if I have to entrust my life to someone else to achieve that goal, then so be it!
Was that actually supposed to be an apology? Because it sounded kinda awkward.
Actually,
Yeah, was that
there's a
supposed to be?
saying among the guides of the people of the springs. If the goal of the journey was to reach the destination, then you should have never left the house to begin with. Because the final destination of every journey is your home. It would be disrespectful of my duties as a guide if I were just taking tourists straight to where they wanted to go. It's my hope to also make everyone feel happy along the way to their destination. That is what I would truly call a journey. And that is my answer.
Just as you don't agree with me, I can't agree with your point of view either.
I'm not too worried about that.
See, this is how you do in a story
After
like
all,
this.
another purpose of traveling is to help people understand each
Stop
other
winking.
better.
Fish eyes. Why should have Jesus fish eyes? Anyways, this is how you do the character thing, bro. Where you have an NPC, but instead of the NPC just being like another fucking they clash against, like, literally have an NPC clashing against her ideals so we can see her damn character. That's why I like the Mualani stories. Everything, that's what I'm talking about. But like, people are like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Same thing with like, you see like Escoffier who came out. Like, it's a sign of them improving the game. The Mualani story structure is just an improvement entirely. The story quest structure, the writing, and how these characters are presented. Instead of it being shitty story quests that you use a key for, and now it's tied into the tribe. You get the tribe backstory. You get an NPC or whatever the fuck that clashes against the characters, so we get the character's backstory. And you get two-pronged. Tribal history and the character story. Nailed it. You don't have to pay for it, you don't have to put the key in, you don't have to wait for the character to come out. It's right out there whenever the story's done. Easy. Same thing with the characters. Something like Chaska. Made Petch viable. Like, Petch has been dead for years. Escoffier made Cryo meta again after it's been dead for years. Sea Lolly. Well, Sea Lolly just broke fucking Hydro Pyro reactions further than it's already been broken. Aurora and Aoife. Boosted Electro. We keep seeing, even start with Traverse. We saw in Fontaine, where they started splitting the story quest up because they saw Sumeru putting it all out at once with the R&R one was terrible. We see them slowly improving things as time goes on. It's getting better and better. And now we see it in Node Karai when it's coming out and said we want to explain the lore. They're taking like these little dead parts of the game and just retooling them and putting band-aid fixes to make them better. And you get retards who are like, no, Escoffier is power creep. They should have reworked Cryo instead of, fixing it. Like they just did with every other character. You can't rework Cryo. You have to fundamentally change the entire reaction system to fix Cryo. It's the same problem with Eula and Physical. It's like, we can't fix it. It just isn't good enough. So, we're gonna put out a character, and that's the fix.
What sort of logic is that?
All right, that's it for this round.
Completely reverse power creep.
Since it's still early, how about we tell some horror stories next?
Horror stories? Why'd she look at the camera like that? Why'd she look like that? Why'd she look at bad bitch there?
Oh, now Paimon's scared. Paimon slept so well. Oh, Mualani and the others seem to be up already. Let's go see what they're up to.
Many insects have a...
Shut up. Not trying to hear you. Let's
ride.
Oh, the whirlpool's back. Bro, thank God. We gotta jump in that bitch. I wanna find this fucking island.
Mualani!
Just in time. I was about to go look for you.
What the? You already caused the whirlpools to reappear again?
We're in luck. The phlogiston nodes were recharged by dawn. I had Karya and Varamdra control the nodes this time, and we were able to quickly unlock the mechanism.
Oh wow, she did that by herself?
We were practicing all morning so they could get the hang of controlling them.
Oh, it seems after apologizing, you've already become trusted members of the team.
Is now really the time to be teasing us? Don't forget that the whirlpools won't last all day.
Let's jump in that fucking whirlpool already.
We should really hurry over to the massive whirlpool again.
Even though we had this discussion yesterday, I still want to double check. You all trust me, right?
You bet!
Okay, then let's go.
What you looking at? Penguin, get the fuck out of my way, dickhead. I'm trying to jump in this fucking whirlpool. Kill that nigga for no reason.
Paimon accidentally swallowed some water. So scary. What is this place?
This shit would be tough. She's full of some seawater.
I can't believe it. There are subterranean caverns under the water.
I told you, you stupid fuck. It was an opening gate. That's what caused the vortex.
Let's see where this cave leads. Come with me.
No, wrong, Banana. You don't have to say that twice. Bonnie's probably, out of all the town bike characters, Willow's probably my favorite one.
According to the map, we need to head downward? Okay. Don't be afraid, everyone. Jump down with me.
That low bassy ass beat. Shit like I'm in fucking Notland, bro.
Is that lava up ahead?
No, it's phlogiston, you
It
head
appears
us.
these caves were formed by volcanic activity.
There's liquid
I
phlogiston.
see. Then the spirit waves were affecting lava deep underground.
Liquid phlogiston. ain't lava.
Altering the lava's flow created temporary holes, which allowed us to follow the water's current and enter this underground space. Yes, it can all be explained in theory now.
Are all scholars from Sumeru like this?
Actually, yes.
Hard to say.
I know a lot of them are.
But can there be an island in this kind of underground space?
It appears we haven't reached our destination yet. Let's keep going, everyone.
We'll figure it out. I mean, no man's an island, right? That doesn't even fucking apply here.
All right. Let's light it up. Quietly now. Busted.
Carving wave! Surf's up! Need a surfboard?
What she said, need a surfboard?
Amazing!
You beat the fuck out of them niggas. Yeah, this bitch hard. Not really, actually. Okay, bro, this motherfucking place gotta be hot as shit. Bro, this is not a cabin. This is a fucking hollow earth. So that has to be hollow on the inside.
What's that like?
There's just no way. You don't get these kind of caverns on
Let's
the
keep
earth.
going. We'll be able to see more clearly up ahead.
Like a damn Minecraft fucking enhanced cave texture pack or something. Can't. What did I talk about?
Watch your
Texture
step.
pack, data pack.
Follow closely, everyone.
Mod, to be honest. Terrain generation mod.
Heads up! These volcanic caves aren't very stable, so watch out for falling rocks.
Fucking falling rocks. Are you serious? Hey, there's a chest over there.
What a maze!
Well, cutscene every 10 seconds. God damn.
Everywhere. Oh, which way are we supposed to go now?
Across the lava.
Let's look around together and see what we can find.
Very well. It would indeed be useful to collect some environmental samples here.
Yeah, phlogiston in a container is not good for you, bro. Let me tell you, that shit do not work. The plants?
There are plants growing here?
Of course there are.
There's nothing unusual about that. This is spinel fruit, which often grows around places with lava.
Get it? He gave her the spinel flute?
Wait, it is a little strange. This isn't ordinary spinel fruit. It's the same as the one on this talisman.
Oh my god, he wanted the island.
Isn't that the talisman your teacher gave you?
Yes. In which case, could Uncle New have been here before? But he clearly told me that he'd never made it to the mysterious island.
Well, he's been to this cave.
I'll be sure to ask him about it once we get back.
Oh my god. He's actually been to the island. Oh my god. Look at that, bro. Using Mualani's phlogistonese to get across.
Need a surfboard? Careful, more falling rocks! Seems like this cave is getting more and more unstable by the minute.
What else can we observe in this bitch?
There's so much lava, and it's getting pretty hot.
I'm pretty sure we'd be fucking struggling to breathe in this
The
bitch.
lava here doesn't look very stable. I'm afraid we can't stay here for long.
What does that mean? The lava here doesn't look stable. What is that? What? Bitch, it looks like it's flowing. That looks stable to me.
From here,
It's been here a lot longer than we
seems to
have.
be getting brighter. Speaking of which, where is that light coming from?
It's in Dragonlance.
A distant light. Wait, there seems to be a mark that matches that on the map.
Miss Guide, it seems Varandra has also discovered something.
Oh, nothing.
I've got it! I've got it! Do you see that golden light in the distance?
No, nigga.
I'm positive
Missed
that's
it.
the mysterious island. That's where we should go next.
You sure?
Really?
I'm a scholar from the Academia Spontima Darshan. I specialize in ores and minerals.
Oh, you're
When I
Spontima.
first heard about the legend of the mysterious island, I took note of its description. One exaggerated description I heard was that it's an entire island that shines like gold. What it was actually referring to was an extremely rare mineral known as vulcanite. Under certain environmental conditions, large amounts of lava are quickly cooled, which then results in this ore. Since the ore can't be moved in time, it begins to accumulate, resulting in the alluring golden glow. If I'm not mistaken, there'll be a large pool of lava up ahead, and the mysterious island will be floating on the lava. An entire island of vulcanite ore!
So you mean we really found the mysterious island?
Something like that.
Rejoice! Even a small piece of that ore will be priceless.
Really? Then let's hurry!
Wait a minute.
Wait, Paimon. We should head back now.
Why?
What are you saying?
This map is covered with symbols and riddles, but there's one thing that's written clearly. When you see the golden light, then go the opposite way. What you just said may be correct, but that golden place isn't the island that my ancestors once visited.
Are you joking? You expect me to turn back now?
But Mualani's judgment has always been right. If she says head back, then we should head back. We can't be fooled by the thought of treasure.
A false golden light?
You
What is
thought
it?
I'm after treasure?
Oh, he's acting weird again.
She does not in her.
After my previous findings were stolen, I began a new area of research. And this ore is the core of my research. As long as I can bring this ore back, my theories will be proven beyond any doubt, and I will be able to reclaim everything I have lost. To me, this ore is the result that must be obtained. Otherwise, all those hardships along the way will be rendered completely meaningless. Don't you understand?
He's a jaded
As we
researcher.
agreed before, please
Jaded
trust
in
my
the sense
judgment.
that he's been stolen from.
Why? Are you wary of me? Now that we've confirmed that the legendary treasure really exists, you don't want outsiders to take it, do you?
She's not that kind of person, Varamdra.
The result is right before my very eyes. I won't give up here.
This nigga finna die.
Oh no! He went running in! How can he do that?
Ah, because none of you stopped him.
Not good. We must stop him.
Leave it to us.
Is it just Paimon or is the ground shaking?
This nigga finna die.
What the? Where did these monsters come from?
These monsters.
Looks like the lava here is becoming active again.
Misguide. Varamdra,
He'll be trapped by the lava.
That's all lava.
Hurry and
That's
take care of
what
these
fucking
monsters.
Oh, hit the wrong button. Right, I'll get that fucking God, I did the wrong goal.
Amazing.
He just fucking.
Gotcha.
This dude finna die. Shout out to the guy dying.
The lava is rising.
Yeah, I think the entire path he went on is gone.
Varamdra.
Yeah, he's probably
Traveler, Paimon,
Scorched.
please take care of Karya. I'll be right back.
You gonna swim through the phlogiston?
What are you doing, Mualani?
Well, you can do
I
that.
can use my surfboard on the lava for a short period of time, but it will be a lot spicier than surfing on water.
Spicy.
But that's way too risky.
Yeah, someone's gotta do it.
Okay then, we'll take care of things here.
Too bad there's no Colosaurus so we can just indwell.
New surfboard? The cave is becoming more and more unstable. I have to hurry.
Yeah, how far does this nigga go?
More falling rocks. Okay, what's this?
Watch this, bro. Check out this awesome move. Look at this nigga went flying, bro. How the fuck did he manage to get? Damn, just hurt.
Over there. Oh, looks like I'm.
Oh, so he was right. The rocks are here. There's no way for him to get to it, though.
It's right there! I'm almost there!
Look carefully. You can't get through the lava. You'll die if you try to make your way forward. Why don't you just give up?
Why don't I give up? Well, I might not be able to do it, but what about you?
Me?
You have the ability to move over the lava. If you try, maybe you can reach the island and earn the highest honor for a guide. That way, you'll have the results you need to prove yourself, and even Ko'olo won't be able to question your abilities anymore. You want to know why I won't give up, but I'm asking why you'd give up such an opportunity.
The lava is rising. If I take this risk, then how will the others get back? Did you forget? I already gave you my answer.
You...
Come with me.
Just gonna drag this nigga back.
No!
Surprising strength. Yeah, she fucking swims every day, bro. She got that vision with her bullshit, bro. She's as strong as like 3 niggas.
They're back! I've brought him back. He's fortunate that he wasn't seriously hurt.
Lost his backpack, though.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank you so much, Misguide.
You're welcome.
It's getting dangerous here, so we need to find a way out.
Getting dangerous? We're not.
No, I refuse! I can still stand! Let me go back!
Seriously? How can you be so childish at a time like this?
This thing is dripping. He ain't childish.
Varandra!
There you go. Finally, someone smacks some sense into it. So what we said
Whoa.
this spot. It was like stunned. No one else is gonna do it.
I've always believed that you're the most talented person I've ever met. Even if your research was stolen and you didn't get any credit, I never doubted it. I believe that even if you won't obtain any results this time, you'll still succeed in your new research, because no one can take your talent away. So, I won't allow my dearest senior to die here because of his own stubbornness.
Brother, you know Asian languages, she said senpai.
She's finally opening up. And it seems like she's just the person we need to talk some sense into him.
Mualani, the lava is almost here!
Yeah, that's great, but we're also still in a fucking cave full of
Don't
rising
panic.
lava.
It seems like the trick that Uncle New taught me is finally going to be put to use.
Stand still. Float in the water as it's rising. Ain't no way we're gonna get a Kohola star to save us.
Where did all these Kaholosaurs come from?
They can swim through the lava.
No time to explain. Just get on.
Imagine if we indwelled one, but we'd be able to get this motherfucker his metal. It's a rock, his mineral. Okay, really?
Paimon accidentally choked on some water again while riding the Kaholosaur.
What's the joke with this?
Everyone okay? Let's take a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew, we're all here.
Takes a head count after we landed, bro.
We escaped danger and made it back alive. That's what I call good luck. I think our fortune can only get better from now on.
We really died.
Oh, really?
What's the point? We still didn't reach the mysterious island.
No, we literally did.
Hey, don't look so depressed. You'll scare our good luck away.
That's not how that works.
Actually, according to the map, we still have one more leg of the journey.
Oh? Then which way should we go? Wait, aren't we back where we started?
Come on, let's go to the statue.
You did say turn back. I mean, we did turn back. We didn't die doing it. But let's see.
So, what's the point of coming back here again?
Or is gonna be sitting there waiting for us.
Here, look! Some hidden words appeared on the statue after I touched it.
How's that
Really?
one?
Let Paimon try.
Shut up, Paimon.
Congratulations, guide from the future. You have completed a challenge that even I found ambitious. And now, I finally have the chance to tell you my story.
That's what this nigga looks like.
You may have heard legends
He looks made up as
describing me
fuck.
as the best guide in all of Natlan. But in the beginning, I was more like a treasure hunter. I chased results, facing countless dangers to prove myself. Time after time, I ventured where others didn't dare, never failing to bring back rare treasures. My fame was second to none. And yet, I never felt satisfied. So I found a new goal, a challenge that no one had ever achieved before. The legendary Mysterious Island. Another chance to prove myself. Unfortunately, my friends who had traveled with me all this time had grown tired of my nonsense.
Yeah, nigga, we ain't doing
Instead
that.
of praise, they now showered me with words of caution.
But he's a proven track record. Why would they
Perhaps
not follow?
this journey was one that I had to complete alone. But luckily, they decided to once again put up with my antics. Just as before, they came up with ingenious ways to help me move forward. They never let me down, even when I had to place my life in their hands. And they always trusted my judgment, even when it took a lot of courage. In the end, just as ever, we found the result we came for. But that golden glow was baiting me towards death. It was the glow of a rare ore, but it was also the warning sign of an impending eruption. Maybe if I pressed on and put my life on the line, I could get the result I wanted. And yet, there was a chance I'd lose something even more precious. But don't worry. In the end, I made the same choice as you. Everyone was disappointed that their illustrious guide had, for once, returned empty-handed. But seeing everyone survive, I felt satisfied for the first time in my life. Perhaps the treasure I had really been searching for had been right here with me, all along.
Ain't no way.
So, I decided to end my long journey.
Is the friends we made
to find
along
a safe
the way.
place for my hard-earned treasure.
Jesus.
To me, this is the real mysterious island.
Holy fucking cliche. Oh my god.
These must have been the words the first chief left for those that would come after him.
He really...
In that case, the mysterious island from the legend is actually where the people of the springs are living now!
No, not really. This mysterious island is still the mysterious island.
I remember now that the elders once told me our tribe was originally founded on a small island. Later, the coastlines changed, allowing the island to become what it is today.
It looked just like that
The
in
journey
him
to the
back
mysterious island starts exactly where it ends.
And just like him, we didn't return empty-handed.
Yeah.
He returned with no research.
I
He
think
lost
I
his back
understand
and
the
lost his
choice
back.
he made now.
The golden glow is an indicator of when the lava will periodically erupt. If that's the case, the principle of vulcanite formation implies that it will only appear at the start of fierce lava activity, and the flowing lava will quickly swallow it and make it all disappear without a trace. This means that there's zero possibility of ever bringing the ore back.
Oh.
Are the results I've been chasing all this time
Well, zero
only
possibility
an illusion that can be seen
to
from
get
far away?
that ore from that specific cavern back. Clearly, someone knows about the ore,
Our
so it's
journey
real.
is not yet over.
It's been brought back.
As we agreed, please come back to the people of the springs with me. Then we'll officially complete this journey.
Fine. I suppose that would also count as some kind of result.
Don't be so down. I have a feeling that the next answer I'm looking for will also be useful to you.
I don't remember now. There's still something important we need to ask Mualani's teacher about.
I wonder if the spindle fruit itself counts as something valuable? Because it came from that cavern?
Try and stop me!
Like, vulcanite infused spindle fruit? And that will be enough for the dude's research? That only grows in certain volcanic caverns near the rock? I feel like that might be what they're baiting us with. Which is cool. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. I can get behind that idea. God, fuck this dude over. Like, he got nothing. I mean, there's no way he could have gotten it anyways, but like, he gets nothing. Yeah, bro, he gets a researcher girlfriend. Just slap the shit out of him. That's it.
Uncle New! We're back!
Ah, Mualani. It's good to see you again. I always knew you'd return safe and sound.
Uncle, I've completed the journey to the mysterious island. I'm here to return the talisman.
Well, it took us one day. It wasn't that hard to get there,
But
to
you
be honest.
still have a question you wish to ask me, right?
How the fuck did you get that
Yes. You've been there before, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
If that's the case, then you've gone on the same journey. But why didn't you tell anyone?
Because I made a choice.
A choice?
Did you notice that the hidden inscriptions on the stone tablet disappeared as soon as you finished reading them?
No.
Oh yeah, you're right.
There's no proof.
There's a special paint on the statue that would change color when it comes into contact with volcanic dust. Only those who have been to that underground space will be contaminated by the dust and be able to see the hidden message. But once the dust starts to wear off, the hidden inscription will disappear again. And this is the choice that the first chief left to us. If you choose to boast about your deeds, you will receive the highest honor, but the legend of the mysterious island would be destroyed as well. If you choose to remain silent, then the mysterious island will remain a legend, and continue to attract the next generation of young guides to rise to the challenge.
Yeah, I don't think that's what his message
was. In the end, my companions and I all chose the latter.
I don't think that's what the message was at all. The message was you don't need to choose. You can find something more precious than like the journey or your destination, and it's the journey and those who travel with you. Like, it doesn't matter if you boast about it. Like, what? That's not the message at all.
Oh, I get it now.
But not being able to tell anyone after accomplishing such a feat. People like Ko'olo will still look down on you. Are you really okay with that?
But have you noticed that Ko'olo, who claims to have been to the island, hasn't actually completed the trip?
What?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's gonna be written in every scribe scroll as the greatest adventure.
Said that he went to the mysterious island alone.
The dude
but there's no way he could have been able to use the spirit ways.
He deliberately recommended the client to find Mualani, probably because he thought she wouldn't be able to reach the mysterious island. That way, Mualani wouldn't be able to expose him.
Now we have no evidence to expose him anyways.
We are not adventurers, let alone treasure hunters. The greatest responsibility of a guide is to take the client to their destination safely. But in the process, we also gain much skill and experience at overcoming danger. This allows us to go to places that no one else can reach, and even find treasures that no one else can find. Many guides gradually lose sight of their true beliefs and intentions in the process, and end up becoming like Ko'olo. They end up becoming more like thieves who would rush to the other side of the lava lake, regardless of the consequences, rather than good guides who would turn around and save their friends. This is why the first chief left behind the legend and the map. To lure younger generations into taking up the challenge, thereby teaching them everything he had learned.
Yeah, that's the actual lesson, not, oh, don't mention that you went to the island, because if you hit the volcanic dust, then the legend will be lost and destroyed. No, the message is, to be a good guide, you need to come back. Everything he learned, that there's something greater than the fucking treasure. That's the message, which has nothing to do with not telling people you went to the island.
Aside from me, many other tribe members have also traveled to the mysterious island. And just like me, they understood the first chief's intentions. So they've also made pacts with their companions, choosing to give up the results that would prove themselves and give the younger generation the chance to continue the challenge.
You've all given up on the results.
Sir, I've given up on merely one result. I haven't given up on everything. Given her talent and qualifications, Mualani was well within her rights to choose the top-ranked guide Ko'olo as her teacher, but she chose me. I believe I was able to cultivate such an outstanding student and witness her completion of the legendary challenge precisely because I didn't become someone like Ko'olo. If instead of looking at one single journey, we look at my entire career as a guide, I'd say I have not returned empty-handed. What about you?
His research was stolen. His main project here has failed. So, empty-handed.
I've come up with a new research topic. Would you like to continue working as my assistant?
No.
You're the same as always, Varamdra. You always have to find evidence before coming to a conclusion. In any case, I can't give you an answer right now.
Karia!
Because you haven't prepared the proposal yet. Shouldn't you finish that first before recruiting assistants? How could you forget?
Yes, of course. I'll certainly prepare all the necessary details.
But I've always found your proposals fascinating, so I'm sure I won't be able to turn you down this time either.
What are we gonna see these two? What's on Traveler's fucking face, bro? Flat out. They fuck.
Karia,
I'm glad we had that look.
Given that I have been presented with new evidence, I've come up with a very general theory. I can use the ideas from the Chief's speech to express it.
Chief?
Perhaps the treasure I'm seeking has been by my side the entire time.
When did the Chief say that?
No. To be more precise, it's been with me even before I set out on this journey.
I understand, Varamdra.
It appears this guest has also found his answer.
It seems he's finally put 2 and 2 together.
There's nothing to worry about. It's just like Karia said. I can start some new research and reclaim everything I've lost.
But it seems he's still as stubborn as before.
Now, it's your turn to make the choice, Mualani.
But, Uncle New, I'm sure anyone who can complete the journey to the island would make the same choice, right?
Very good. Then there's nothing more I can teach you. Here, take this talisman again. You can pass it on to your student in the future.
Looks like it's also our time to say goodbye. You've taken great care of us throughout our journey. As thanks, I'm also willing to keep the journey a secret.
Then remember, the next time you come to visit the people of the Springs, you know where to find friends for help.
Friends? I suppose we are theoretically friends now.
Theoretically?
Yes.
Okay,
when
well,
I publish my next paper, I'll be sure to add you to my list of acknowledgements.
Mualani of the
Well,
people of the
that's one
Springs.
way to thank someone.
Then Verandra and I
She's
will be
like,
taking our
like meet her
leave.
again? The fuck?
I truly hope we'll get to see you all again someday.
Maybe with Kara over here is Kara over here is with Child. They'll come back to the people of Springs and visit. He's
You're
also
back
back.
already. So, as news student, did you manage to find the mysterious island?
Yep.
What are you doing here all of a sudden?
He must be nervous.
Well, I found something even more precious than the island. 2 friends that I can trust with my life.
You... Seems you really learned a lot from New about how to make yourself feel better. I knew it. How could anyone ever reach the island with so many hindrances?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What? Why are you all looking at me like that? The elders of the tribe also gave me that same look. What's that supposed to mean?
But you can't find the island.
New! I've already proven that I'm stronger than you. I've been to even more dangerous places and found far more precious treasures. I've even been to the mysterious island. Why do you still look at me as if my words don't bother you at all?
Koholo, even if you had never been to the island, no one would deny your abilities. But as for what we would deny about you, only you can find the answer to that.
Me?
So now, our trip to the mysterious island is officially finished, right?
Yeah, it's a lame ending, but hey, why not?
Yeah, but I have one more place I want to show you. Come with me.
No, great, bro.
Mualani. She has quite a sense of ceremony.
Ceremony.
I'm sure she'll want to give you something as a memento.
True, that's true. She's always with giving people stuff and going around with people.
Rev the engines!
At least they acknowledge that even the elders looked at him, but still.
Bring it!
It doesn't matter if the elders and you are like, yeah, we know he didn't go to the island. The younger generation, yeah, guess what? The younger generation that follows his footsteps, so if they actually go to the island, they're like, oh, this dude's a sham, bro. Very doubtful. There'll still be those who follow him, though. Following his footsteps and be led astray.
This is the place.
So rather than shutting them down completely,
From what I've heard,
it's
if
like a
we
good
take a
precedent.
group
We leave
photo
bad
here,
actors
it'll bring us good
running
luck.
and
I'm
hope
sure of it.
that the true generation comes out
Taking
stronger.
a group photo.
Well, we completed our trip to the
It's an
mysterious
asinine
island
belief.
together, so of course we need a memento to keep.
You've earned the greatest honor for a guide. Yet, you can only walk away with a photo of your friends. You're pretty amazing, Mualani. You really sacrificed a lot for your tribe.
Would you call it a sacrifice? I don't really think so. Actually, after hearing Uncle New's answer, I have this vague feeling that
We didn't lose anything.
after all that we've been through together, the results don't matter anymore. Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. I don't know if you get me or not.
That's how Genshin's gonna end. by the way.
I get it.
Oh, he spoke. What the fuck? No, I get it. Yeah, this is how they're gonna set up the ending for Genshin, but in the end, it doesn't even fucking matter, to be honest. If they have a shit ending, this is exactly the line they're gonna pull out on us.
Traveler!
Yeah, you smoke. Holy shit.
So that's your answer, huh? To the meaning of a journey?
Bro, it's the answer I knew from the very beginning when this game ends of service.
It's a good one. Then let's make this group photo yet another part of your journey.
It's also why they will add content back into the game. And we get the miss stuff.
3, 2, 1. Kaholasaur!
Get that shit off my screen. Fuck it, bro. That's the thumbnail. Kaholasaur. That was a nice little quest. I don't agree with the ending at all, but I mean, whatever. Like, not even remotely agree with it. There you go, now we get the Prophets of Pop, bro. Like, what, it's like this quest was taken up by the Prophets of Pop, and then the quest is here now.
I wonder when the next journey will begin.
No, after we save Nutland. Can't be that far. Hey, look at that, bro. There's Lonnie Moore. Being his friend makes me so happy. I see. Actually, kind of funny as fuck that like I have this shit now that actually fits way better after I'm doing this quest. Like, like obviously I was supposed to have done all these fucking quests long before the Archon quest. I just didn't because, well, I just didn't. I was busy with all that shit. And so, hearing that line in the Archon quest was lame as shit, like, hey, being his friend makes me so happy. It's like, what kind of ugly ass line is that? Goofy lame ass shit is that, bro? But having done the quest, oh no, that actually makes way more fucking sense for her to say that. Being his friend makes me so happy because the whole point of the journey of this quest was to entrust your life with someone. It actually makes a ton of sense. What? I think you can't music instrument. Anyways, I won't lie, this was a nice quest. I was happy with it. The ending's a bit wishy-washy, but this is another example of a great
Ad
character
Astra
story.
Abyssos.
You get the character focus.
Thank you for
the first half is all is not like this. The first
Ad
half
Astra
is focus on that
Abyssos.
one. You get the two tribals. You get to talk with the chief. You get to talk with blah blah blah. You get to see some cool shit, and then we bank back. Then it goes to Mualani. You can see some asshole. You get this, and then you get an NPC that clashes with him. So you get your NPC tie-in in this epic story with them. They're not the focus, but they are a main part of it. But then Mualani with us is the focus. The Traveler gets to say some shit. They get to say some voice lines too. So it ain't all that bad. I, for one, enjoyed the quest. The ending isn't terrible, but like, I don't particularly enjoy the idea that they twisted the idea of the journey that, no, you're supposed to keep it mysterious. I don't feel like that's at all what it was supposed to be. This is probably my favorite track for the Reveal of Spring, like when it goes to like now. Oh, you can do this with the picture? Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't do that with Zeolin. I didn't realize you could blank it out. Fuck. Oh, I said Zeo. What did I say? Zeo. This right here. That meow. This music reminds me so much of fucking Pokemon Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon. But at this point, I'm just rambling, though. Alright, we're done here. Good quest. Didn't like the ending too much, but it's not like it ruined it. Like, it just ruined the whole fucking thing. It just didn't. The message doesn't exactly sit with me. But I get the idea. It's not like I don't understand it. Otherwise, we're done. 2 hours, 3 minutes. Shorter than Zeolins. Thank God.